And welcome everybody as we are live, as we are back here to Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, calling play-by-play. Great matchup in store tonight, by the way, in a Friday night time slot here. The Houston Rockets at home, looking sharp this year, 23-11, taking on the Philadelphia 76ers at 23-13. Welcome guys over to the channel. Hey, welcome back here, DMV Sportsnet. That's my man Alex. What is good? Thanks so much for stopping by. What is good? Wick 2. Thanks so much, man, for being a part of the channel once again. Hey, what is good, Tree? What is good, Vegas Vix? Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by for this matchup tonight here. James Harden leading the NBA, averaging just over 38 points per game for this matchup in store here. The Rockets pretty solid at home this year, 12-4 record at home. Philadelphia coming in struggling mightily on the road as they have lost the last 3 straight games on the road, 7-11 in away games this year, trying to turn the ship correct in 2020 for Philly. So we welcome you guys over to the stream. Hey, what is good, Ryan? Thanks so much for stopping by. What is good, Patrick? What's good, Behind the Arc fan? Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by here on the channel. We'll get ready to tip this one off probably like 13, 14 minutes from now. We'll get ready to tip this one off. But what is good, guys? Thanks so much for stopping by. Vegas Vix slept while watching my stream yesterday. That's too funny there. By the way, Colorado won that game yesterday against number 4 Oregon. So talk about a season for college basketball in a year of upsets. It's crazy. Trade Andre Drummond right now. Tree, it's pointing out there. Yeah, Andre Drummond, subject of huge trades going down throughout like the NBA that he could be going down to, like any like possible like given day or upcoming week or so for Andre Drummond there. I know there's a bunch of trade talks with him going to possibly the Atlanta Hawks. That is according to sources 4 hours ago. Okay, also, yeah, Pistons and Hawks have already talked to Andre Drummond, so that is 4 hours ago. Dallas Mavericks 22 minutes ago on one of the sources also appear to have interest in Andre Drummond. That would be huge for Dallas to make a push towards the title. That is according to this source. It's an article I've never heard before. Okay, so it's on Fansided. It's called A Smoking Cuban. That's by Tyler Watts published this article about the Dallas Mavericks possibly, since they learned about Atlanta trying to get Andre Drummond, they're trying to push for Andre Drummond as well. Hey, welcome on the channel here, Shelby. Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel. I appreciate it. Celtics versus Hawks, I'm not able to get that game tonight because this is the game on ESPN, but I'll update you guys throughout the game. Hawks lead by 3 right now with a minute left to go before halftime. 52-49 is the score, but that channel, I can't get the game with the Celtics versus Hawks. That's why I'm left streaming this one tonight here. Yeah, it was a pretty close game until like the end. Colorado just came out and iced it with free throws. Let's see that final score. It wasn't really anything you missed, Vegas Vix. Actually, when I was watching the game, I wasn't able to call the final minute because ESPN2 had a blackout, and they lost the game for everybody who was watching the game like on TV. But Colorado won by 9, 74-65 over Oregon. Crazy upset yesterday in college basketball. Also, if you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button as well. Let's get me to 10 plus likes here before the start of tip-off. That'd be awesome if we could do so. I'll update you guys throughout the NBA scoreboard as well here. We're going to tip off Houston versus Philly in probably around anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes in this game tonight here. Philadelphia with Joel Embiid, he is back. He missed the last game against the Pacers with a knee soreness, but he is right back here playing once again for Philadelphia tonight as he dropped down 35 points in the game before that on Saturday against the Miami Heat. So welcome, guys, over to the stream. Bradley Reynolds, what is up? Thanks so much, man, for stopping by once again. Yeah, Karl-Anthony Towns, Ryan's putting here. He is another trade rumor. Yeah, I heard about Karl-Anthony Towns. He could possibly, it's a bunch of rumors out there that he could possibly go to Golden State. That would change the entire just landscape right there for Golden State to put some hope into them. And by the way, yeah, hopefully no blackouts tonight. Thank goodness that was the last minute of the game. I couldn't believe that. Welcome, guys, over to the channel here on Sportscasters. Hodgin and Lakers Loyal, thanks so much for stopping by here on Sportscaster. I appreciate it. Streaming on YouTube as well right now on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So, yeah, hopefully no blackouts tonight. I feel like that had to do something up in, like, Boulder, Colorado. That's probably why. And like not like a bunch of people were watching that game, so luckily it wasn't like a close like 1 or 2 point game or so. But hey, welcome in Shelby. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate if you're new, feel free to smash the thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe as well, as we're going to be going right in here to the play-by-play in a couple of minutes. Guess who's here today? There he is with a blue wrench, my man Alex, on the channel here from the DMV Sportsnet. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, Vegas Vic's pointing out, yeah, Karl-Anthony Towns would actually fit in with Golden State. He would make a huge boost towards Golden State if done so, as that would be a huge boost if they want to make a push to like the number 8 seed for like April. That would be huge. So Behind the Arc fan is just here for Joel Embiid and Russell Westbrook trash talking. That's too funny. Oh man, classic Joel Embiid trash talking or so. Joel Embiid and Karl-Anthony Towns back earlier in the season. That was mad funny there. But as far as the 76ers, they've been pretty disappointing this year, though. 7-11 on the road for Philly, but they're trying to get right back to usual here. They've lost the last 6 out of 9 games for the 76ers. Big one today on the road once again. They haven't been a road team this year. Even with Al Horford hasn't really fit in the squad as much as he was expected to for Philadelphia. It's kind of felt left out with this very, very talented squad that just can't put together as many victories as they were expected to be doing as part of the season right now, as the Bucks are just running away with it in the Eastern Conference. Welcome back over to the channel, Wick2. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. Yes, rip to David Stern. Of course, prayers and out to David Stern, his family, everybody in the NBA. He paved the way for the NBA to what it was today. Founded the NBA G League, the WNBA. Rip to the former commissioner, David Stern. So that's just unfortunate there with David Stern. He passed away around, I think it was like noontime, like Eastern time, on New Year's Day. So just a sad way to start out the 2020 year here, but Happy New Year. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part here on the stream. I appreciate it. Hey, welcome into the channel, Vanna Sky. I appreciate it. Watch my play-by-play for the Louisville, Kentucky game. Good job, sir. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by here. That was a world record stream, by the way. We got 7,000 viewers in that game for Louisville against Kentucky. We had like over 400 people in the chat during overtime. So that was just a great matchup between those two teams, but Kentucky pulling off the upset. That's what it's basically been like with college basketball this year. I hope to do another big game for you guys over the weekend. I think on Sunday, Michigan takes on Michigan State. That should be a crazy, crazy game. Usually both of those fan bases come out for that one, but that should hopefully be a good game as well. I know there's only one ranked game going on in college basketball tonight. That's Wisconsin against Ohio State. Ohio State was up 7-0. Now they're trailing 29-25 against Wisconsin. Wisconsin hasn't been that great this year for college basketball. More of a rebuilding season. They lost Ethan Happ in the offseason, their senior leader from the tournament team last year for Wisconsin. So, number 5 Ohio State trailing a little bit in the game so far. Let's see here. Back to Sportscaster. Welcome in Landon. He did first half of that game for, okay, Ohio State against Wisconsin. So he is doing this game now. Okay, thanks so much for the input there, man. Let's see here. Vegas Vic's pointing out, yeah, imagine if Al Horford returns to the Celtics. Celtics are in need of a big man. It's one of the things that they are tied to the rumors there. The spot that they need would be a big man there. The Michigan State game, I think that's at 1:30 Eastern time on Sunday. So that's 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central, 11:30 Mountain, 10:30 Pacific there for the Michigan State game. That should be a good one. By the way, tomorrow night I'll be back on the football channel. If you guys enjoy football, NFL, over on my football channel, Final Yard Football on YouTube, I'll be calling play-by-play Patriots against Tennessee, the late game at 8:15 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow night. Which there's big talk about Tom Brady possibly playing his last game ever as a Patriot, possibly in NFL history for Tom Brady, but we'll see how everything goes. Welcome over to the channel here on Sportscaster, Terrible Alex. Thanks so much for stopping by. No problem, Landon. I'll see you later, and congrats, man, for being first in the leaderboard right now on Sportscaster. So we're going to have this game tipping off probably in around like 5 to 7 minutes or so with these two games. Taking a look at the NBA scoreboard right now. as we will do so. Just going to update you guys on the Celtics-Hawks game going on in a moment. Hawks lead by 2 at halftime, 55-53. No Kemba Walker tonight for the Boston Celtics. He came down with an illness, so he is out for this game for the Celtics to rest up tonight for this one. Portland Trailblazers lead the Washington Wizards 66-58. Orlando Magic up against the Miami Heat 56-44. So those are the scores right now in the NBA. Just going to take a look at that box score going up for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown with 11. Jason Tatum struggling from the floor. 1 for 9 for Tatum so far tonight. Only 7 points. That game's at the TD Garden as well. 9 points for Marcus Smart. 9 for Hayward. They're going to need a whole lot of those two tonight. I bet you Smart and Hayward if they want to deliver in that game as well. And that's how that one has gone down so far. So we'll get right over to the game in a couple minutes here. Let's see, Behind the Arc fan pointing out, Philadelphia is like the 2018-2019 Celtics. Had so much potential but keep losing games they shouldn't be. And will probably finish around 45-50 wins, which isn't enough to end up with a 4 or 5 seed. Yeah, unfortunate here for the 2019, the first part of the season for Philadelphia, is that they just have so much talent on paper. They haven't been able to put it together so far this season, and that's exactly what the Celtics were last year with Kyrie, and they're performing much better than they were last year because they're playing like a team. It's all about playing like a team, and the Celtics, they're having fun. They're gelling it together out there with Kemba Walker. He is a total leader, whereas Kyrie is just a mystery out in Brooklyn. He hasn't played since before Thanksgiving. It's a total mystery, and Spencer Dinwiddie has just filled in his place and been fantastic. So welcome over, guys, in the channel here. Hey, what is good, Vaughn? Thanks so much for stopping by. Alex is on his phone, so he cannot be on Sportscaster. Sorry to hear that, man. We're going to get to tip-off here probably in 3 minutes from now. If you guys are new over to the channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button also. Prince or Motley Crue. I'll go Prince there, Alex. So I'll go Prince there. Patrick putting out he might not be able to make it Sunday family stuff, but I'll drop by and leave a like, of course. Hey, no problem, man. Yeah, this channel is up for any of you guys. Feel free whenever you guys are around. Feel free to drop by if you can't make it. No problem. By the way, if you can't make it, I'm not sure about the following week. If the Patriots do make it to the game against the Chiefs, I might have something at 6 o'clock on Sunday, so I'll probably only be able to stream the first half for you guys. Not tomorrow, but if the Patriots do advance to the divisional round of the playoffs. But we'll get to tip-off in a couple minutes from here. Alex putting out he's not home. He went out of town. He's went to Annapolis, but he's from Baltimore, so maybe in an hour he'll go on Sportscaster. No problem, man. Feel free to go on whenever you guys have a chance, and whenever you guys are around, feel free to go on here. Yeah, Sportscaster, the typing sometimes, it's, if you're on the phone, the typing is just weird sometimes in Sportscaster. Hey, what is good, Uncle Pizzle? Thanks so much for stopping by here, my man. 1:13 a.m. London time. Happy New Year to you, by the way, Uncle Pizzle. Thanks so much for joining on the channel. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, so I'm looking to build up my NBA audience, by the way. I'm going to ask Uncle Pizzle here, because Uncle Pizzle has been on the channel for like over 2 months since the NBA started the season. If you want to, let me know, Uncle Pizzle, if you'd like to be a mod. I can make you a mod here on the channel, because you've been on for about 2 months or so, as I'm looking to build up that Blue Wrench sports community over here on the channel. So let me know, man. You've been on the channel enough here. You've done an awesome job, and all that dedication. He is out on the channel past 1 o'clock in the morning in London, so I love the dedication, being able to watch Behind the Arc basketball here on my stream. Harry Iyer, welcome back over to the channel. Capitals or Hurricanes? I'm not a fan of either of those teams. I'm a fan of the Bruins. I'll say I'll go with Capitals though if I had to choose between those two teams. So I'll go Caps there between those two teams. Shelby putting that she cannot believe that the Dolphins beat the Patriots. Tom Brady is having his worst season yet. Yep, that was the biggest shocker. Like one of the biggest upsets I've ever seen in my life. Yes, Uncle Pizzle deserves to be a mod here. Yeah, let me know if you like to be a mod, Uncle Pizzle. I can definitely hit you up on that if you're into the chat still. But here we are, guys. Gonna get right to tip off in just a moment. Make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. We're gonna get right to this game here with tip off in just a moment. Philadelphia with the blue jerseys on the road today with the white lettering for this matchup. Houston going with the red jerseys for this one. Yeah, Vegas Vic's pointing out it's weird how Fitzmagic beat the Patriots on 3 different AFC East teams. It always seems like the Dolphins in December, like that just mix with the Patriots. When the Dolphins take on the Patriots in December, that is always a problem here. As we get ready for tip-off. Here you go. Hey, thanks so much, Uncle Pizzle. Hit you up with a blue wrench. So there you go, my man. As we get ready for tip-off right now with the half-court circle. Embiid going up for Capella with a tip-off. This ball gets tipped off. 76ers get it. Philadelphia gets it. They take it past the half-court logo here, dribbling towards the left wing. And they pass it off into the hands of Embiid. Top of the key. Hands this one off to Tobias Harris. Harris with 11:48 left to go in the clock in the first quarter. We just started. Passing over. Low post. Ben Simmons floats up the shot. Left elbow. That one no good. Rebounded by Houston with the ball. Here's Russell Westbrook. Westbrook. Dribble drive inside. Floats up the shot. That one hits the front rim. No good. Simmons grabs the rebound. Philly has it. Through the first 30 seconds of this one, they pass it over. Left corner 3. They take it. That one going down as easy. 3-point shot all alone by Tobias Harris. 3-zip now to score. 11:20 left to go in the first quarter off the Tobias Harris 3-point shot. Ben Simmons with an assist. Capella passing to the right wing perimeter. Harden feeds it over top of the key now. Houston with the basketball as we build up the Mod Squad. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. Houston with the ball with Westbrook. Westbrook left elbow, dribbles to the free throw circle, takes the jumper off the mark. Westbrook, not a good start. 0 for 2 from the floor. Rebound by Philly. Philly with the ball, Ben Simmons. Over to Harris. Harris back over to Simmons here at the left elbow, dribbling, hands it off to Horford. Passing top of the key to Harris. Harris, bounce pass. Left elbow, stolen away, stripped from Joel Embiid. Here's the steal by Houston. Westbrook, bounce pass into the key. Capella missed the slam dunk off the top of the iron. Rebound by Philly. Philly here, dribble drive. Simmons into the key, floats up the shot. Ball tipped up in the air. Big rebound by Harden. Harden past the timeline. He has at the right wing perimeter now with the basketball. Moves to the top of the key now towards his right. Harden. Guarded here at the right wing perimeter. With 10:20 left to go in the first quarter, Harden. Dribble drive into the lane. Floats it up. Harden lets it roll in. That's good for 2. 3-2 now the score. Going to get back to the chat for you guys. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for the dedication here on the channel, Uncle Pizzo. You earned it, man. 10:08 left to go in the first quarter. Al Horford passes over the left wing perimeter into the hands of Richardson. Richardson with the basketball, left elbow. Looking to pass a bounce pass over to Simmons. In the key here, left baseline Simmons. Guarded by Harden, passing over to the right corner. They take a 3 outside, and Embiid, no good. Tipped up. Ball gets rebounded by Capella, and Houston gets the basketball. Rockets have it past the timeline. They pass it over right corner 3, Tucker. Tucker from the outside, way off the mark, no good. Rebound by Philly. Hit the top of the backboard, too. Philly with the ball. That ball gets tipped out of bounds. Off the pass. Philly will retain it with an inbound coming up. 9:37 through the first quarter. Okay, so let's hear back to the chat. Vaughn just got home from the doctor. He hates when the doctor checks his private parts. Oof. Yeah, that's something that does need to be checked, but yeah, that's always just strange or so. I'll be going to the doctors next week. Nice feed inside. Philadelphia with a two-handed jam right there. That one's good by Ben Simmons. 5-2 the score. Shelby liking Houston to win this one as we're under 9.5 left to go in the first quarter. Welcome, guys, over to the stream. Alex pointing out he'll be on Sunday for Final Yard football. Oh yeah, I'll put you on the mod over on the football channel too. I'll be back on Saturday night for the Patriots Tennessee game. That shot no good. Lob pass into the key, entry pass into the lane, and that's a two-handed jam right there. That one goes down for 2 by Joel Embiid. So they're up now. It's 7-2. Is that correct? I think it's, 7-2 the score. Houston going inside, and they try to put up the bucket. Oh, goodness, they jam it down right there. That was Capella just tearing down the rim. Trying to get caught up here. Yep, 7-6 the score. So ESPN and the glitch in the scoreboard, they got it right back. 7-6 the score. Philly has it top of the key. Dribbling to the right wing perimeter into the hands of Richardson. Puts up a 3. That one no good. Capella with a rebound. Houston has the basketball back with 8:30 left to go in the first quarter. Top of the key here. Step back 3, Harden. Harden gets knocked down, and that ball gets tipped off the rim. And it was Harden's shot that goes out of bounds, so a lot of contact, no foul, so Philly will get it right back. 8:15 left to go in the first quarter. Philly goes inside low post. They put up the shot. That one goes up and in for 2. 9-6 the score. Houston takes a jumper. 2 strong off the backboard. Big rebound by Philadelphia. They put the ball now into the hands of Josh Richardson. Pass the timeline now into the hands of Harris. Harris dribbles over to the right elbow with the basketball. Harris Passes over top of the key into the hands of Richardson. Richardson. Bounce pass now to Harris. Dribble drive into the lane. Floats up the shot. Up and in off the backboard. That one goes down for 2. 11-6. Philly looking good so far on the road, and they've struggled so far this season on the road. Can they maintain it, though? That's what we're going to see throughout this game right now. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to spike the like down below, hit the subscribe button as I call play-by-play. That shot for 3, no good, off the mark by Houston. Philly grabs the rebound. 76ers have it. Dribble drive into the paint. Simmons dish it back outside. That's foul, a reach-in foul committed by Houston, and the key by Westbrook. And it stops the clock with 7:27. So let's see here. Back to the chat, everybody. Ryan has got a close doctor's appointment, or Vegas Vic's got a close doctor's appointment. 15th there for him. Mine's on the 13th, I believe. My doctor's appointment. Philly gets the inbound. And we got the scoreboard updates. Thanks so much, Harry, for updating me with the score. Magic leading the Heat 56-44. Trailblazers up against the Wizards 66-58. Hey, thanks so much for the scoreboard updates. I appreciate it. Another foul on the last play, blocking foul, as Ben Simmons tried to elevate to the rim, and Simmons will shoot 2, let's see, non-blocking or what? Yeah, they're going to say non-blocking, actually. So before the shot. So they'll say inbound by Philly. So Philly gets the inbound, top of the key, Simmons. Simmons hands this one off Embiid. Embiid now into the hands, as that goes into the hands here of Harris. Harris at the free throw circle with the basketball. Bounce pass over to Embiid. Embiid at the left elbow takes the jumper. That one going up at the shot clock, and it goes up and through. 7-point lead by Philly with 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Alex pointing out, so he is a freshman in high school, so college, he's thinking about going to Providence College, Penn State, or UMass. Alrighty, there you go. If you go to Providence College, you'd be going with John's sister to college, but I think she'd graduate. I think she's like a year, maybe 5 years older. I think so, because she's, I think, in her first year of college. But, yeah, that's where she goes there. Alright, so right now we're on the commercial break, and this one scores 13-6 right now, as we'll get right over to the commercial break here in just a moment. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. Let's see here. What city has the best sports teams? Well, for professional sports, it would be Boston sports, because just the Boston sports dominance. But for basketball, LA has been doing well this year for basketball, which is not surprising at all with the 2 duos in LA, how they have the Lakers and the Clippers there. So there's a good chance that both of those teams could be playing for the Western Conference Finals. That would be something for the Battle of LA. What we saw during the late night Christmas game, we might get again during the Western Conference Finals. Go to UMass, Vaughn puts out there. Yeah, UMass is like one of the worst football programs at the Division I level. Alex putting out, when he graduates early, there's some schools that you don't know, but might go to Towson, Salisbury, or Navy. Yeah, I've heard of Towson before. I was thinking about when I was back in my senior or junior year of high school, I was thinking about touring that, because they had everything that they had for like the radio station there. That's what I went in and majored in. It's just so far away. It's like a 7-hour drive for me, that's why. London has the best teams with Uncle Pizzle. Yeah, London with soccer, man, just is so dominant there. I don't watch a lot of soccer, but like all those like English soccer teams, they're just so strong. Like they have a really good soccer league over there. All throughout England, they have scattered for soccer league. So, on commercial break right now, Uncle Pizzle pointing out, tell ESPN, Fox, Sky, first things first, to hire Sal 6-figure salary. I appreciate it. That's too funny. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate that. Uncle Pizzle here in the channel. We don't have the kiss cam. Alex hates the Lonzo trade, but that was a mistake. Yeah, with like the 6 players going to the Pelicans in the place for AD. Vegas Vicks would either want to go to Bryant or Brown. Yeah, Bryant's not too far away from you. It's like right down the road. Bryant's actually pretty good this year for college basketball. They beat the #1 team in the NEC last night. I bet you, I hope that Bryant makes it into the tournament. I do see them, though, not playing during the first round weekend. I see them playing in the first 4 games. Whatever those games are that either goes in the Tuesday or the Wednesday, that's where I see Bryant, because that's usually where the NEC conference team goes, or so. Hey, welcome over to the channel here, Ultimate Champ. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Right now, we're on the commercial break. We'll get right back over to the game in a couple of moments. Score is 13-6 right now. Philly going to the free throw line in a couple of moments to shoot some free throws as we're just below 7 minutes left to go through the first quarter of this one. If you guys are new over to the channel, make sure to hit the like down below, hit the subscribe button as well. Let's see here. Is the NBA wearing a memorial patch for David Stern? I don't believe I see that on the jerseys today. Yeah, Zion is still out. So, yeah, I didn't hear anything about that. Let's see if there was anything that surfaced about, like, a patch or anything. But I don't think I heard it. Oh, black patches added to all NBA jerseys. Okay, I got my screen. I'm going to have to see here. Yeah, I don't see the black patch on Philly's jersey today. As they went to the free throw line, they just got that free throw. So 14-6 the score as Simmons hit the and one. But yeah, they're supposed to wear the black patches. But I don't see them today on either the Rockets or Philly jerseys. That pass goes to the left wing into the hands of Westbrook. Westbrook, dribble drive here. Low post, floats up the shot. That one no good. Rebound by Philly. 8-point ball game, under 6.5 left to go in the first quarter. Philly, dribble drive inside. That shot too strong off the mark. That one is no good by Simmons. Gets rebound by Houston. Houston with the basketball. Makes their move inside. Floats it up, and Clint Capella jamming down the alley pass to the oop by Capella for two. James Harden was the one with the assist. 14-8 now the score at the Toyota Center. Left wing of the perimeter into the hands here for the 76ers. It is Tobias Harris. Feeds it inside, and Embiid takes a fadeaway left corner jumper. That one no good and gets rebound by Houston. Houston with the basketball. Westbrook feeds it inside, and Capella throwing it down right there for two. Back-to-back slam dunks by the big man, and it's a 4-point game. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here, basketball and behind the arc basketball on YouTube. 5:40 left to go in the first quarter. Turnaround jumper. Harris way off the mark. Hit the bottom left portion of the backboard. Rockets grab the rebound. Houston with the ball. They have it with Harden at the right wing. James Harden here dribbling with the basketball. 5:25 left to go in the first quarter. He's guarded by Harris. Harden now dribble drives inside. Harden puts up the shot. That one gets blocked inside the key by Embiid, and Simmons has it. Flings it out to the right corner. We get a foul on the court. And it's going to stop the time. 5:15 left to go in the first quarter. So let's hear back to the chat. Yeah, Zion Williamson is still out. I think Alvin Gentry is trying to get back Zion Williamson for like the end of the month. But Zion Williamson, the hope for the Pelicans is that Zion can return by the end of January. That would be huge there for the Pelicans. I legit forgot that Zion was even playing on the Pelicans. That's like how long he has been out, like right before the season started in the preseason. Philly up by 4. They have the basketball at the left wing, dribbling now with Ben Simmons, top of the key, passing over to Horford. Horford at the left wing, puts the ball into the hands of Simmons once again. Dribble drive into the lane, circles the basket. They float up the shot, low post, and they get that one. The fall right there for 2 by Philly to extend the lead. They're by 6. 16-10, 4:50 left to go in the first quarter. Right wing 3, Houston off the mark on that jumper by Eric Gordon. Gets rebound by Philly. Philly with the basketball. They take it past the timeline here with Simmons. Simmons, left wing perimeter, dishes it back outside Horford. Passing it into the hands of Trey Burke. Trey Burke now throws it over to the right wing. Harris feeds it inside. Low post here to Horford. Horford, right baseline. Guarded by Harden. Bounce pass into the key there. Back to Burke. Burke now at the right elbow. Burke still with the basketball. Makes his move into the key. Floats it up. And we get a blocking foul. I think Clint Capella committed a blocking foul. 3 on the shot clock. 4:24 left to go on the game clock. And Trey Burke shooting 2 here at the free throw line. So let's see here. Back to the chat. Behind the arc fan pointing out here. Just found Isaiah Thomas got ejected for 1.5 minutes in the game for shoving a referee. Wow. Yeah. I think it was a couple weeks ago with Isaiah Thomas went into the crowd or so and had like something with a fan there with Isaiah Thomas, but there was nothing like that he should have been punished about there. That was like a couple Sundays ago. Yeah, that was December 22nd. He got into confront some fans there into the crowd, and that drew a punishment. 4:20 left to go in the first quarter as Philly at the free throw line. They hit that one with 4:20 remaining. Let's see here. Back to the chat. Vaughn pointing out Detroit has the worst sports teams. Yeah, it's just unfortunate with the Tigers. The Tigers were terrible last year. The Lions have never been good. And the Pistons this year, not looking too well either at the moment. They're going to trade away Drummond, most likely, as 76ers get the basketball back. They have it at the left wing with Harris. Harris with the ball guarded by one here for Houston. Makes his move, takes the fadeaway left baseline jumper off the top iron. No good. Rebounded by Houston. Houston now with the basketball. They have it with Harden. Harden the double team as he tries to dribble it. He bounce passes it back over to Tucker. Now over to Harden here at the left wing perimeter. If you guys are new over to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like down below, hit the subscribe as I call play-by-play here basketball action on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Harden with a shot. He goes down at the baseline. No foul. Simmons grabs the rebound. Feeds it over to Horford. Horford open three, right corner. He misses it. And it gets rebounded by Houston. That ball gets tipped out of bounds, though. Last touch by Houston, as they were fighting for it right at the half-court logo at the right sideline. So 17-10 the score. We got 3.5 left to go in the first quarter. Would Karl-Anthony Towns fit in a Celtics jersey? Man, that would be something if he was able to come over to the Celtics. That would push him right to compete straight with the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals, to give him even more of a chance to beat Milwaukee there and to be into the NBA Finals for this season. That would make a huge run for the Celtics if they were able to get Karl-Anthony Towns. Yeah, Gordon Hayward. I bet you Gordon Hayward is one of the most expensive Celtics on the team. He is just worth a lot, and he is an injury cause there for Gordon Hayward. He is most likely going to be the main trade bait for the Celtics. I just don't see it happening to get that good of a quality player there for Karl-Anthony Towns. I feel like they're going to have hopefully a good defender they'll be able to get. Somebody who can step up, play some defense, get some rebounds for the Celtics there, because they already got their scoring pretty much down-packed with all the wing guys. Kemba Walker, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. The scoring there is down-packed, and it's good to see that. Even the bench has been able to produce. Grant Williams has had a couple big games towards the end of December on the bench, which has been positive there for the rookie. So that was great to see him getting involved there in the team as well. Yeah, Behind the Arc fan putting out Celtics doing well with Gordon Hayward. What's the point of blowing it up all now? Yeah, I would say if there was to be a Celtic that would be traded, I would say Gordon Hayward would be probably the most likely candidate to be traded. By the way, Celtics leading. They're up by 3 right now, 65-62 at home against the Hawks. So a pretty bad start to the Celtics. They were trailing 16-6 early on, but they were able to get right back into the game, down by 3 at halftime. And now they're leading with 7:30 left to go in the third quarter. Yep, Karl-Anthony Towns is really, really good. Let's see here. Yeah, how is Houston losing at home? That's the same thing here too, but we still got a lot of time left to go in this game. We've seen it on Christmas too, where the Clippers were down by 15 points. They came back and beat the Lakers, where somebody in the chat was like, I remember in Christmas, somebody posted in the chat, he was like, oh, I think that the spotlight is just too big on the Clippers during this game, that they just can't compete against the Lakers. And then in the fourth quarter, Kawhi just totally took the game just straight from the Lakers in the fourth quarter. So you really don't know. You got to play 60 minutes of basketball. Behind the Arc fan putting out, it would be good, but who is going to replace Gordon Hayward? Because the Celtics have Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Karl-Anthony Towns. If they were able to get them, that'd be crazy. Alright, so getting right back to action here in this game. If you guys are new over to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like down below, hit the subscribe button, as they call play-by-play basketball action here Behind the Arc Basketball over on YouTube. Yeah, the Detroit Red Wings are just pretty bad this season. I haven't followed a bunch of hockey this year, but from what I've seen with the Detroit Red Wings, they are atrocious this year. So we're back to action in this one. Philly, with the basketball at the left baseline. Horford backing his way inside the low post. Puts the ball into the hands of Simmons. Simmons on the floater, no good. 2 strung off the backboard, and Houston grabs the rebound. Rockets trail by 7. 3:10 left to go in the first quarter. Dribble drive into the lane. We get a foul. And so stop the clock now with 3:10 left to go in the first. Welcome over to the channel, Mr. Reynolds 1025. Thanks so much for stopping by here over on Sportscaster. I appreciate it. James Harden going to the free throw line right now for Houston. First shot by Harden. This one's up. This one is good. At the free throw line, puts this to a 6-point game. Hey, welcome back to the channel here, Kate Chandari. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. Should Philadelphia trade Ben Simmons? I would say keep Simmons still to keep. So yeah, I would say still keep Ben Simmons. It'd be nice if they could be able to put him to be like a shooting point guard, to have him shoot jump shots and 3-point shots, to build him up to be like that. But no, he kind of acts like an additional big man to this team. As Philly has the basketball, they float this shot up right baseline, and that one goes up and in for 2. It's 19-12. 2:45 left to go in the first quarter here in this one. Houston with the ball past the timeline here with Harden. Harden with the basketball. He's guarded at the top of the key by Horford. Harden with the ball now, still at the top of the key, dribbling 8 on the shot clock. Harden dribbles towards his right. Harden takes a step back 3, that one in the air, no good. Rebound by Philly. Harris with the basketball. They have it at the right wing, passing over into the hands at the left wing perimeter to Trey Burke. Trey Burke with the ball, swings it over to Harris. Right wing, entry pass into lane over to Simmons, right baseline, flings it back over. Left corner 3, Korkmaz way off the mark on the 3 and gets rebounded here by the Rockets. 2:12 left to go in the first quarter. Houston with the basketball, big 3 in the air, Westbrook, no good left wing, big rebound though by Houston. They have it top of the key, they jack up another one, a 3. No good, another miss. Houston cannot hit their 3-pointers tonight. Their whole game's on 3-point shots. They are ice cold right now from behind the arc. Philly with a 3 of their own. This one's up in the air, and Horford is money. The big man, Al Horford, draining the 3-point shot, and the 76ers looking good right now. 22-12, their largest lead so far. This one up by 10. Houston with a basketball, only 12 points so far in this first quarter by the Rockets. For the number 2 scoring offense in the NBA, they hit a 3 off the cut to the basket right there to get that one by Eric Gordon as he sails the left wing 3. So that's a big shot that they needed with 1:20 left to go in the first quarter. Simmons passes over into the hands here of that will be Horford. Horford takes the right elbow. Jay Horford money. He's got the last 2 jumpers here for Philly. 24-15. Al Horford meshing right now in the first quarter. Houston trails by 9 with 1 minute left to go in the first. Harden, dribble drive inside. Harden putting up the shot. Lots of contact. He gets it to go off the backboard, up and in by James Harden. 24-17 now the score. If you guys enjoy what I do here, I call play-by-play of basketball, NBA, college basketball, the March Madness Tournament, the NBA playoffs. Make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button also. Philly, with their shot, low post, they put it up and in for 2 off the backboard. That one's good by Trey Burke. 26-17 now. Houston with the ball with 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. James Harden dribbles past the timeline. He's guarded by Ben Simmons. Harden dribbles towards his left now. Dribbles back towards the top of the key. Harden towards the right wing. He's guarded by Trey Burke. Deep 3 from the Toyota logo. Oh, Harden lets it fly. He gets it. Huge 3-point shot at basically the edge of the Toyota T right there. All the way from the right wing by James Harden. Puts this one to a 6-point game. 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Philly with the basketball. Simmons has it at the top of the free throw circle. Swings it back out to the right wing. As now they go dribble drive inside into the key. Passing over into the hands of Korkmaz. Floats up the ball and he gets stripped into the lane with 13 seconds left to go. So right now we'll go right back over to the chat here. Let's see here. Behind the Arc fan putting out, go watch Andy Hoops David Stern video. It's fire. Awesome, man. I'll definitely take a look at that when I have a chance. So Andy Hoops David Stern video. Pretty fire according to Behind the Arc fan. Vegas Vix for a moment there said Houston might lose this. Not until James Harden just nailed down that big 3-point shot just from the edge of the Toyota T. First shot the free throw line by Philly as Korkmaz got fouled. First one is up. That one's good. 27-20 now is the score. Do I know Kylie Yu? I do not know Kylie Liu. That shot no good by Furkan Korkmaz. Rebound by Houston. 7-point game. Houston with 8 seconds left to go before the end of the first quarter. Harden. Pass the time on Harden with a huge 3-point shot. Oh, he made it. Did he get fouled before the shot? Will that count? We got 4.3 left to go as James Harden tried to draw the foul as Trey Burke. As Harden was his shooting motion. No, the refs will say no shot He was fouled before the shot, so the shot will now not count, but that was ridiculous. That was like a 30-foot shot right there from just after the Houston Rockets half-court logo. 4 seconds left to go. They're going to have to inbound it. They don't pass it over to Harden. They put the ball into the hands of Westbrook. Westbrook, left wing, deep three at the horn. Not even close. It's an air ball, and that's how they end the first quarter. Harden pleading his case right now over to the refs that Trey Burke fouled him as he was in his shooting motion. It looked to appear to be before the shot. I'd like to see that on the replay once again. ESPN didn't load it up, but it appeared to me that it was right before the shot for James Harden. That was a ridiculous three-point shot. I cannot believe he made that. It didn't count, though. So that is rough there for Houston. The race is 3 points from the board. It could have been a 4-point game, possibly 4. They could have turned it into a 4-point play, knowing that James Harden is a plus 85% free throw shooter at the line this season. So that's a crusher there for Harden. Could have got 4 extra points out of that opportunity. Instead, the refs waved it off. So right now we're on commercial break and the 1 quarter. Taking a look at the leading scores in this one. Leading the way for the 76ers, 7 points, Ben Simmons right now, alongside 6 rebounds, 2 assists for Ben Simmons. As far as the Houston Rockets, leading the way in scoring, James Harden with 9. He's already got 6 rebounds for James Harden. Right place, right time when it comes up to the rebounds in this game by Harden. 9 points, 6 points by Clint Capella. He's had 2 pretty huge slam dunks in that first half there. Do I know Scott Van Pelt? I swear I've heard that name before. I think he works at ESPN. I've heard that name before, but I can't put like a face to his name though. But I'm pretty sure he works at ESPN there. So right now in the commercial break, we got a couple scoreboard updates for you guys. As far as college basketball tonight, one top 25 game going at it right now. Number 5 Ohio State leading Wisconsin with 8:30 left to go in the second half. 45-42 the score. As far as the NBA tonight, take a look at the scores right now throughout the NBA. Celtics lead the Hawks 73-70 with 3.5 left to go in the third. Trail Blazers up against the Wizards 79-68. And Magic lead the Heat 78-69. So those are the games going on right now in the NBA. Hey, welcome in, Matty Joe. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. So we're going to get right to the second quarter in just a moment here, everybody. Philly in control of that first quarter. They were looking sharp, especially when they have played on the road. They've struggled so far this year on the road, but Philly able to do good so far in action in this one. Defensively, Houston just wasn't up to the task right there in the first quarter shooting the basketball. Only 31% from the floor with a pretty good shooting team so far this season shooting the basketball, but they are struggling at the moment today. From three-point range, they are struggling as well. 2 for 9 from behind the arc by Houston. Basically, their whole game is basically off three-point shooting by the Rockets. They attempt more three-point shots than any team in the NBA. They make more three-point shots than any team in the NBA. Do I watch SportsCenter? I actually usually don't watch SportsCenter. Sometimes I do, but not like very often though. I don't watch SportsCenter. So, Houston only 8 for 26 shooting. Harden was 3 for 8 in the first quarter with 9 points as we're going to get right back here to the second quarter of basketball action. 12-10 the score as Houston will get the inbound. They trail by 7. Westbrook has it at the right elbow. Westbrook passing over top of the key into the hands here of Eric Gordon. Dribble drive low post. Gordon gets bumped and fouled by Philly. They commit their first foul of the second quarter. Houston, 9 seconds into the second quarter, will inbound it. James Harden right now along the bench. So they have the basketball now into the hands of Westbrook. Westbrook dribbling at the left elbow, passing this one off, swings it over to the right wing perimeter to the hands of Daniel House. Dribble drive. Low post, puts up the shot. Off the bounce pass over to Westbrook. Westbrook puts it in. It's that one good for 2. 27-22 through the first 30 seconds right now in the second quarter. Korkmaz has the basketball. Now they have it top of the key into the hands of Harris. Harris at the right wing. Passing over top of the key into the hands of Richardson. Swings it over. Left elbow now to Embiid. Embiid with the basketball. Embiid working on this one man. Passes back outside, and that's a bad pass out of bounds. Embiid passes it over to Harris. Harris just wide of Harris's outstretched right hands, and it goes out of bounds. Houston gets the ball back. Houston now with the basketball, top of the key, dribble drive by Eric Gordon. He dribbles it back outside now with Gordon at the left wing, shot fake. Takes a three with a bunch of contact, and that would be a foul committed by Philly. We get some shots coming up at the free throw line by Houston. We got 11 minutes left to go in the second quarter. So number 10, Eric Gordon, shooting 3 shots as he was fouled from behind the three-point arc at the line. So Vaughn putting in the chat here, he has never been suspended. Well, good for you, Vaughn. You do not want to be suspended there from school. You don't want to be in the bad boys part of school there. You want to be a good boy when it comes to school. So at the free throw line, shooting 3, Eric Gordon shooting here. First shot's up, first shot's good. Second shot by Eric Gordon at the free throw line. This one is up, this one is good as well. Puts it to a 3-point ball game. Eric Gordon with his third shot at the line. This one's up, no good. Hit the front rim. Oh, big rebound by Gordon, though. Gets it right back over to him on the offensive boards. Houston has it at the free throw circle. Westbrook, dribble drive, left hand, scoop and score. He gets it up and in off the backboard, and Westbrook gets fouled as well. So this is a 6-0 run that they have capitalized, trying to make it 7-0 at the free throw line with an and one coming up by Westbrook as he was fouled. Yeah, Vegas Fix pointing out here on the channel, it's crazy how his junior year of high school is just going by so fast. I hear you, dude. My 4 years of high school went by just so fast, man. And then I went to college for 3 years, and those years just zipped by. And now I've been in the workforce for over 2.5 years, and it just zipped by as well. 10:45 left to go in the second quarter. Philly got the missed free throw at the line by Westbrook. Philly with the basketball, jumper at the free throw circle, no good. And Westbrook mishandles the ball, and it goes out of bounds. He's got to get the rebound for that one. So Westbrook misrebound the basketball. 10:38 left to go in the second quarter. Oh, cool, man. So, yeah, I'll definitely watch that when they do have a chance. The Andy Hoops David Stern video. Thanks so much for putting the link in there, Behind the Arc fan. I appreciate it, man. Houston with the basketball, dribble drive into lane. They float up the shot. That one no good. Pinwheels around, and 76ers grab the rebound. Philly has it. At the right wing, Harris. Shot fake here, right baseline. Step back three in the air. That one is no good. From the right corner, big rebound though by Philly. They dish it back out wide. Top of the key three. They take it from the outside. That one no good off the top of the iron. We get a rebounding foul committed by Houston. And Westbrook's not liking that one either. Yeah, Russell Westbrook trying to go up for that rebound, and a lot of just pushing along with him and Embiid in this one. Him and Embiid going right at that, trying to get the rebound for it. A lot of wrestling for that basketball, and they call a foul on Westbrook. So 10:11 left to go in the second quarter. Philly going to the free throw line. So the first shot's up, first shot's good. So they rolled a technical by Westbrook. Westbrook still talking to the refs about that one. He is furious about that. So Philly will get the basketball back as they give Westbrook a technical. 10:11 left to go in the second quarter. What position will I work for in ESPN? I would like to work for their broadcast team someday. That would be something pretty cool someday. That's a missed shot on the key, though, by Philly. Gets rebound by Houston. Houston, left wing three from the outside deep. That one is no good. And it gets rebounded. Big rebound by Philly inside the low post. Here goes the 76ers. They take it past the half-court logo now for Philadelphia. They have it here. Passing, feeds it over to Embiid. Embiid gets stripped of the basketball. That's another foul. This one committed by Clint Capella, Houston. So, yeah, a lot of fouls here by Houston as of late. 9:48 left to go in the second quarter. And we'll have 2 free throws at the line. Once again. Alright, so, yeah, when I do have a chance, I'll go right back to the video at the timestamp here. And I'll take a look at that video, Andy Hoops David Stern video. Thanks so much for bringing that up, man. I appreciate it. So, 9:28 left to go. Yeah, Harry pointing out here in the chat here, rip to the Arizona Cardinals, late owner Bill Bidwell. Oh, man, sorry to hear that, too, to the Arizona Cardinals, late owner. That's too bad. Of course, all prayers go out to his family as well and to the Arizona Cardinals organization as both of the shots of the free throw line go down by Philly. They extend the lead to 4. 30-26 now, 9:40 left to go in the second quarter. Houston with the basketball. They have the left wing perimeter. Hey, welcome back over to the channel here, Miami Canes Productions. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Yeah, you've been doing good on Sportscaster. Awesome. Keep up the good work. Dribble drive into the lane. They put up the shot. Right-handed layup. That one goes down for 2 by Austin Rivers. 30-28 now. 9:20 left to go in the second quarter. Philly with the ball. Top of the key, Simmons. Passes this one over to the left wing into the hands of Mike Scott. Scott dribbling towards his left. Hands it off here into the hands of Harris. Harris passing over to the right wing perimeter. Swings it back out to Harris. Top of the key. Left wing. They go with it. Dribble drive into the lane. Puts up the shot and Simmons gets it up and in off the backboard. That shot goes in for 2. Back to a 4-point ball game. 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Houston moving it around the perimeter. Rivers takes a 3. Gets it. Top of the key. Swoosh. That one down right there by Austin Rivers. Puts this one to a 1-point ball game. Philly 32, Houston 31. 76ers have it. Left wing. Joel drive inside here at the left baseline. Richardson passes back outside. A 3. Up in the air. No good at the top of the key. Pinwheels around and that ball gets rebounded by Houston. Rockets here with the basketball. They have a dribble drive by Westbrook. Inside. Beats his man to the bucket and puts it up and in. And the Rockets take back the lead. First lead tonight for Houston. 33-32 with 8:20 left to go in the second quarter. Philly has a low post here with Joel Embiid. Embiid at the left elbow with the basketball, guarded by Capella. Passing over left wing, moves it around the perimeter. Shot fake, Harris takes the jumper, right baseline. He has got it for 2. Back and forth right now. 34-33, Philly up by 1. Houston with the ball, nice movement. Capella inside, and he gets fouled on the layup. Clint Capella puts it up and in for 2. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot the and one at the line. So right now, we got a stoppage in time. We're going to welcome you guys over to the channel here. Hey, welcome in, Mr. Jamie. I appreciate it. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by on the channel. He puts out 76ers, got his vote to win here. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for being a part here of the channel. If you guys are new over to my YouTube channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button also. Clint Capella shooting the and one at the free throw line for Houston. This one's up. This one is good. Vaughn putting out if he had a position to work for ESPN, he'll be a college football analyst. Yeah, Vaughn knows a whole lot about college football. I bet you'll do really well someday doing like college football if you want to go that path. 36-34 as Philly was fouled inside. Embiid puts up the shot and he gets the foul. The refs will say that will count for 2. And Joel Embiid will go to the free throw line as well as he was fouled. Low post by, Clint Capella with the blocking fouls. Embiid put it up and in off the backboard. ESPN or NBC Sports or Fox Sports, Vaughn puts out here for him, for his preference to work someday. Hey, welcome over to the channel, Kevin Barreto. Thanks so much for stopping by. He puts that the Rockets win here. So, we got a good mix, Rockets and 76ers fans into the channel. This is awesome. That shot, the and one at the line. Good game so far. 1-point game as Joel Embiid makes the free throw. Houston goes inside the low post, and Clint Capella with another bucket up and in for 2 right there. Back and forth. 7:30 left to go in the second quarter. Capella with 11 right now and 5 rebounds. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to spike the like down below. Hit the subscribe button. As I call play-by-play here of basketball action with the NBA, college basketball, March Madness tournament, and NBA playoffs, and behind the arc basketball on YouTube. Left corner 3. Philly misses. Houston grabs the rebound. Joe will drive into the lane. Harden flips it up in the alley. Goes to the oop right there, and that gets jammed down for 2 by Clint Capella. Capella on fire right now, taking the game right now he is just crushing it on the court. 13 points by Capella alongside 5 boards. Under 7 left to go in the second quarter. Philly with the basketball at the right elbow, making their move inside the key. They pass it. Oh, nice pass over to Simmons. Puts that one up and in off the alley-oop with a little tap into the basket for 2. 40-39 the score. Houston leads by 1. They take this ball past the timeline here. Harden, top of the key right now. Harden still with the basketball, left wing, passing over to the right wing. Open 3, as open as you can get. Houston misses the 3 though by Daniel House to get the big offensive rebound. Deep 3 here. Harden takes it, swoosh, he hits it. James Harden with a triple right there from the outside. It's a 4-point lead by Houston, their largest of the game. Timeout in the court by Philly. 6:26 left to go in the second quarter. We got ourselves a good one. James Harden, money right there, the 26-footer from behind the arc. If you guys enjoy what I do, calling play-by-play, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. It's a call play-by-play here in Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Alright, so right now we're in the commercial break. I'll get to you guys with scores of what's going on throughout the NBA as well. I'll update you guys with that right now since we're on a commercial break. Let's see here. Back to the chat, though, first. Yeah, so Vegas Vic's pointing out he can imagine me as an NFL commentator. That'd be so cool one day if I was able to have that chance to call sports at like a professional stadium on the professional level, whether it's CBS or Fox for the NFL, or even like the Monday Night Football on ESPN or the Sunday night game on NBC. That'd be incredible someday to call football for. That'd be pretty cool. Or to call like basketball in general. My real passion would be to call the March Madness tournament someday, like the national championship someday for like March Madness in person. That would be absolutely dope if that would ever happen someday. But it's like a 1 in a million chance. But I love doing what I do here with you guys in the channel. I love it when everybody tunes into my streams. Let's see here. Back to the chat here. Vaughn putting out, why does John hate ESPN? I actually don't know why he hates ESPN. I think it was like a couple years ago when they started putting like politics in the sports and stuff for ESPN, and it kind of went downhill for like a couple of those years towards like 2016 or so. Let's see here. So Vegas Vix is a Stephen A. Smith fan. He is better than Max Kellerman there. So Vegas Vix not a fan of Max Kellerman and the cliff that he believes that Tom Brady should have been on when he had talked about that cliff a couple of years ago, and then kept on reminding us about the cliff that never happened, and then Brady got his 6th ring from it. Alright, so right now we're just on this commercial break. Let's see our score updates from the NBA, because I want to see how the Celtics are doing. Close game here. Celtics-Hawks, 86-82. The score, Celtics lead Atlanta with 9:30 left to go in the 4th quarter. I'm going to take a look at the scoreboard of that one, as well as we're on commercial break at the moment here. Houston versus Philly. Yeah, the leading scorer tonight for the Celtics, 18 points. That happens to be Gordon Hayward with 18. Jason Tatum off night shooting 1 for 12, 11 points. That is it by Tatum. Jaylen Brown only with 15. No Kemba Walker due to illness. But Gordon Hayward trying to lead this team to victory against the worst team in the NBA, the Atlanta Hawks. As far as tonight's game so far in this one, the Rockets here today, led by Clint Capella, has got himself 13 points. James Harden with 12 points so far. Struggling from the floor, though. Shooting the ball by James Harden. He has 2 for 4 from downtown at the moment. As far as the 76ers, Joel Embiid leading the team in scoring with 10 points. So right now, we're back after this commercial break. Hey, welcome back over on the channel. I appreciate it. Brandon Helkenberg, thanks so much for stopping by, as he is a Rockets fan. He joined me a couple weeks ago for the Kansas-Villanova game. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel. Stephen A. Smith hates the Cowboys, the same that Vegas Vix does. Yep, the good old Cowgirls of the NFL. That's a right corner 3. That one is off the mark, no good. By Philly, by Harris. Gets rebound by Houston as we're back to action. Houston with the ball, deep 3. Harden takes it. We have a whistle. That's the same place that he took the 3-point shot right before. Has whistles. Will stop this one before the shot with 6:09 left to go in the 1st quarter. Hey, welcome back over on the channel, Sports Drama. Thanks so much for stopping by once again, my man. 6:09 left to go in the 2nd quarter right now. It's Tony Tones. Welcome over on the channel here. He knows that this is weird, but what jerseys are the Sixers and the Rockets wearing? Philly is in their blue away jerseys today, so the blue jerseys with a white lettering. Houston in their red jerseys with white lettering for this one. Houston is... Those the city jerseys, actually. First shot, the free throw line. No good. I'm just going to check to see if those are the actual city jerseys, because those are like different types of jerseys that I see for Houston. Let's see here. We got Chinese, what? They're like a retro type of jersey that they're wearing for Houston. Yeah, so it's like a retro type of jersey with a yellow... It's a red jersey with like a yellow outline and the white lettering there for Houston. It goes like a diagonal. It's all capitals for Houston, and it goes up as like a slant for a diagonal. So we got a couple updating for the scores. Philly just scored inside the low post off the Houston made free throw right before that. So 44-41 is the score. Houston with the basketball, bounce pass over to the left wing of the perimeter. Now Houston with the basketball, still dribbling now. They take a step back 3 hard, and this one into the air. James Harden tried to put that 3 up, and I think he got fouled on the play. We got 5:30 left to go in the 2nd quarter. you guys are new over to the stream, make sure to hit the like down below, hit the subscribe button, as well as I call play-by-play of basketball here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I appreciate it. Make sure, thanks so much for stopping by here on the channel tonight. Next game for the basketball channel, Michigan State versus Michigan. College basketball on Sunday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Houston at the line. That one is good at the free throw line by Harden. He was fouled from behind the three-point arc, so he just hit his first one out of 3 attempts here. Second shot, this one's up. This one's good by James Harden, and he'll have the last one coming up at the line once again. Sports Drama in the chat putting out he wishes that the Charlotte Hornets had a superstar. Yeah, man, I feel for you guys. You guys sent Kemba Walker away in free agency. It's unfortunate. Devontae Graham though, he looks like he does have potential to grow in the future. He's been huge this year for the Hornets. So that team is just like starting out really, really young. They just need some like big name players on that team to get the team going on with a couple superstar caliber players. We get a foul inside the low post. Philly dribble drive into lane, and that's a foul picked up on the court. We got 5:11 left to go in the second quarter. Let's see here what Vaughn was putting out. Oh, he could work for the ACC network. Vaughn was putting out. Yeah, you have to make a start someplace. You have to start somewhere, whether it's the Big Ten network, the ACC network, one of the smaller networks, before you move up to like ESPN, like even starting at the Patriot League network before you get to the big name networks, or like ESPN3 or something like that, like being like the ESPN like X, like ESPN X crew, or ESPN Y announcing crew, not the A or the B crew, but the U or the T or the Y or the X or the Z crew for ESPN announcing. First shot, that one goes down at the free throw line by Tobias Harris. Second one is up and through as well. 4-point ball game. 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. That's a turnover by Houston. Philly gets the basketball back. They have it at the right wing in the three-point perimeter. Dribble drive, making their move inside, and we get a push-off. Low post. That's an offensive foul committed by Ben Simmons, so Houston will get it right back. Let's see here. What do I like better, the NBA or college basketball? I honestly like college basketball better than the NBA. College is just more upset city there with college basketball. That's what makes college basketball, is all the upsets. The game also, they're like I feel like a lot of the NBA games, like a good amount of them turn out to be blowouts or so, whereas college basketball, you can have like on any given day, you can come in to that game and get like an upset. Like we've seen so many times so far this year, a team get an upset. It's crazy. And that's why college basketball is so predictable. And there's nothing better than the NCAA tournament, in my opinion. Those are the first 2 days of the tournament, the Friday and the Thursday and the Friday, the actual tournament. Those 2 days are like a national holiday to me. Houston lobs it up over the top. They jam it down right there for 2. 49-43 the score. Clint Capella off the alley-oop to got himself 15. Philly with the basketball top of the key, moving towards their right wing here with Harris. Harris launching 3 in the air with 4:30 on the clock. That shot no good. A rebound by Houston. Houston with the ball. Harden. Dribble drive, makes his move inside. Harden with the left hand, gets it a fall up and in off the backboard. That will count for 2. 51-43 with 4:15 left to go in the second quarter. Ben Simmons has it. Harden with 17, by the way, for Houston tonight. Puts the ball into the hands of Horford. Back over to Simmons, right baseline. Now hands it off to Korkmaz. Feeds it over to Simmons. Simmons low post, dishes this one back outside. Dribble drive. Left double jumper off. Oh, that one rolls up and in. It was rolling around the rim right there, the rim, and it goes up and in right there for 2 by, that one goes down by Trey Burke. 51-45 the score. Hey, welcome back over to the channel here, Landon. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. Wow, so looking at another upset. That's why college basketball is so great. Upset city. You never really know who's in the NCAA tournament until Selection Sunday. Wisconsin leading number 5 Ohio State 52-51. Talk about upsets this year in college basketball as we have a stoppage in time in the court. We've had a bunch of upsets. Louisville against Kentucky, that was the best one indeed. That was the best game I've ever called in the year 2019. Well, we'll see what happens in the year 2020. Philly with the ball, they trail by 6. 3:40 left to go in the game before half. They take this ball past the half-court logo. If you guys enjoy what I do here on the stream, make sure to hit the like down below, hit the subscribe button as I call play-by-play here of NBA and Behind the Arc basketball on YouTube, also college basketball in the March Madness tournament, the NBA Finals. That shot, no good. Big offensive rebound, though, by Philly. They put the ball into the hands of Harris. Harris At the right baseline, we get a foul committed low post by Houston on the clock. 3:22 left to go. What a game. Yeah, Kentucky plays tomorrow for college basketball. 55-51, Wisconsin leads. So thanks so much for the update there, Landon. Ohio State answering back with a big three-point shot. Yeah, I heard Caleb Wesson's had a huge game today, like a double-double for Ohio State right now. 3:20 left to go in the second quarter. Philly gets the inbound. Simmons flings it over to Ennis at the left wing. Feeds this one low post into the hands of Embiid, passes back over to Simmons. Simmons, dribble drive, back over to Embiid. Open three, top of the key, all alone, and Embiid cannot hit the three-point shot. Gets rebound by Houston. Houston with the basketball. Westbrook, dribble drive inside. Is going to put the ball and dribble it back outside here at the right wing perimeter. Westbrook, now top of the key three for Westbrook, passing it over to Harden here. Harden at the right wing perimeter. Feeds it over to Westbrook. Westbrook into the lane, gets stripped with the basketball. Philly grabs the ball. Philly with a steal, going coast to coast, lays it up and in for two right there by Trey Burke. What a game. 51-47. Russell Westbrook, too. He was pleading his case with the refs. The refs haven't done the favors today to Houston in this one. That's a couple of times already in this game that Houston has just got completely just wiped away by the refs on foul calls in this one. So right now on commercial break, we'll get right back to action here in a couple of moments in the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. And also we're on YouTube. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So wow, what a game. 55-54. Ohio State, number 5 in the nation, trailing by 1 right now. Yeah, so somebody had asked me what the Houston Rockets jerseys were. These jerseys that they're wearing tonight are the Classic Edition jerseys. So I wasn't sure if they were the City jersey, just looked them up. And they're the Classic Edition jerseys. So they're the red jersey with a yellow outline with the white lettering, and the lettering for Houston, it's all in capitals. It's Houston today on the front of the jersey, and it goes up as a slant. It goes upwards as a slant. So that's what they're wearing today for the Rockets. So red jerseys today for Houston. Philadelphia in the blue jerseys in this one. 51-47, 2:42 left to go in the third quarter now as we're on commercial break. Both of these teams, well, Houston's been struggling earlier on from the court, shooting in the first quarter. They've been able to build up that shooting percentage here in the second quarter so far. Houston leads the rebounding advantage, 23-19. Joel Embiid, leading scorer for Philly, 10 points so far in this one by Embiid as far as the Rockets. James Harden leading the way, 17 points. 15 points by Clint Capella, having himself one hell of a game with 7 rebounds so far in this one. Celtics with 5:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. They lead against the Hawks 98-92 for the Boston Celtics, up by 6. Trailblazers up against the Wizards 101-90. And that's basically it for, oh no, one more other NBA game. Magic at home leading the Miami Heat 92-79. So those are the scores going on right now in the NBA. And by the way, Ohio State trailing to Wisconsin 57-54 with 15 seconds left remaining. So Wisconsin building up a 3-point lead. Caleb Wesson for Ohio State, 22 points, 13 rebounds. So yeah, right now we're in commercial break. Upset City. That's what it's all about today. I can't tie it back. I have no clue what to think. Virginia. How about this? Virginia wins the national title last year in 2019. Virginia, they start out their season undefeated. They lose against Purdue. And then Virginia after that lost against South Carolina. They get crushed against South Carolina. Let's put this together. That South Carolina beats Virginia, who is ranked at the time, which South Carolina lost to Boston University in college basketball. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Boston University beating South Carolina beating the defending champs, the Virginia Cavaliers. It's just weird. It's a weird season. Evansville winning against Kentucky. Stephen F. Austin beating Duke. And watch out for Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa winners over Colorado. And UNI has a record of 11-2. I would watch them out. Watch out for that team in the tournament. Kentucky SEC play starts tomorrow. They play Missouri. They should beat Missouri according to Landon. Yeah, that is definitely a game that they would need to beat Missouri. 59-54 indeed. Upset City in college basketball. We got 2:40 left remaining in this one before halftime. Houston gets the inbound. They have the ball into the hands of, now that would be Eric Gordon. Dribble drive inside. Gordon puts up the shot. No good. Got a shooting foul in the court. So this is a shooting foul committed by Trey Burke of Philly. Wow, down goes number 4. Unbelievable. College basketball upsets at its finest. By the way, Gonzaga was losing at halftime yesterday. Gonzaga beat Portland yesterday, but Gonzaga was down at halftime yesterday, 42-35, and came back and won. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Houston here. First shot by Eric Gordon. This one's up. This one is, or that's James Harden at the line. First shot's up. First shot's good. 52-47 now is the score. If you guys enjoy what I do here on the channel, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button also. Vaughn putting out Stanford should be ranked. Yeah, Stanford took on Kansas over the weekend. They lost to Kansas, but Kansas is a really, really good basketball team this season. That shot, that one goes up and through. Villanova looks sharp. I would watch out for the Big East Conference. I would really watch out for the Big East. Eric Gordon now at the line to shoot his last shot here at the free throw line. Hey, welcome over on the channel, Rockets fan. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate Houston trading down all 3 shots at the free throw line. They're looking good right now. They're up 54-47. Philly with the ball with 2:25 left to go before half. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Entry pass into the lane here to Embiid. Embiid looking to pass it back outside. He has it at the left elbow. Joel Embiid takes the jumper, puts this one up, and that one goes up and in for 2. Back to a 5-point game. Houston with the ball with 2:10 left to go in the second. Harden dribbling towards the left wing here. Guarded by 1. Lobs it over to the key. Big steal by Philly. Philly with the advantage. 2-on-1 fast break. They put it up and in off the backboard. It's good by Simmons. 54-51 the score. If you guys are new over to the channel, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here at basketball, college basketball, the NBA, the March Madness tournament, the NBA playoffs, and Behind the Arc basketball on YouTube. Eric Gordon tried to put up a 3. That one hits the front rim. No good. Rebound by Philly. Philly with the ball. 1:40 left to go before half. They take it past the half-court logo. Simmons. Top of the key, passing over the left wing into the hands of Richardson. Richardson with the basketball for Philly now. Bounce pass now over to Simmons. Left elbow for Ben Simmons. Dribbling now into the key. Simmons, dribble drive, floats up the shot. Simmons going down in the shot. Banks it up and in. Difficult one. Up and in off the backboard for 2. 54-53 with 1:15 left to go before halftime. Simmons with 13 now for Philly. Houston has it. Left baseline. Dribble drive into the lane. They try to put up the shot. Lots of contact. No foul on the first shot, as Westbrook put it up, but the second one, there was a foul inside the low post, so Houston should be going to the line to shoot 2. Let's see here. Back to the chat here, everybody. Landon rooting for Pepperdine tomorrow. He is calling the Kentucky game, the 2 NFL playoff games, and maybe Gonzaga versus Pepperdine. Wow, that's a lot of games for you, dude. First shot, the free throw line. This one is up. This one is good. That shot goes down by Eric Gordon. 2-point lead by the Rockets. Could Iowa do damage in the tournament? That's another team that I feel like could very well win their first round matchup. I bet you they win their second round matchup too. The Iowa Hawkeyes. They're led by Luka Garza. Luka Garza could possibly get National Player of the Year. He's averaging like around 22 points per game this year. I think he's averaging right now like a double-double. He's insanely good this season. Philly with basketball at the left elbow as Houston missed the free throw. 52 seconds left to go before halftime. Simmons into the lane. That ball. Simmons loses into the key, and the refs are going to say turnover by Ben Simmons inside the low post. So the Rockets will get this one back. 45 seconds left to go before half. Houston with the ball past the half-court logo with Harden. Make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play. Harden passing over left corner 3. They take it, and they hit that one down. That one goes down right there for the triple from the left quarter by Houston. 58-53, 35 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Embiid, dribble drive, inside low post. Joel Embiid puts up the shot. That one is way off the mark. Rebound by Houston. Houston going into motion here at the right corner perimeter. Dribbling now over. Eric Gordon puts the ball into the hands here of Harden. Harden, top of the key. Dribble drive inside. Harden floats it up into the key. Gets it up and in for 2. 60-53. 17 seconds left to go. Philly with the ball. Last possession here before halftime. They take it past the half-court line with Ben Simmons. Simmons, left wing. Puts the ball now to Richardson. Richardson at the free throw circle. Back over to Embiid. Embiid back in his way. 4 seconds. 3. Jumper here with 3 on the clock. That one no good by Embiid. Rebound Houston, and that is halftime here on the channel. Okay, so right now at half, good first half. Houston was trailing throughout all that first quarter, and then bam, second quarter, man. They have taken over this game right now. They lead by 7. We'll get right back here as we are at halftime here, calling play-by-play of this one. So Wow, Houston outscoring Philly in the second quarter, 40-26. Houston was down after the first quarter, 27-20, as they went on a 6-0 run to start out quarter number 2. So, right now we're at halftime. If you guys enjoy what I do here, calling play-by-play streaming of the NBA and college basketball on the channel, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here. Let's see here, going right back over to the scoreboard updates for you guys right now. We're going to go through the box score first. Leading the way for the Rockets is James Harden. He's the leading scorer so far tonight. 23 points by Harden in this one. 7 for 13 from the floor. 3 for 6 from behind the arc. Clint Capella having himself a really good night. He's got 15 points alongside 7 rebounds at halftime. As far as the Philadelphia 76ers, Philly, the leading scorer, Ben Simmons with 13 at halftime. 8 rebounds, 12 points by Joel Embiid so far. So those are the numbers right now here at the moment in this one. As far as a couple of games going on in the NBA here, Celtics up by 4, 105-101 against the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young with 26 for Atlanta. Jaylen Brown leading the way for the C's with 24 points, and I'll update you guys throughout the remaining course of that game. Portland Trail Blazers leading the Washington Wizards 108-97. As those two teams in action. Hassan Whiteside with a ridiculous double-double, 16 points, 18 rebounds tonight for Hassan Whiteside for Portland. Jordan McRae with 35 points for the Washington Wizards, by the way, tonight. And Orlando Magic crushing the Miami Heat. That works into the Celtics' favor. Nikola Vucevic with 20 points, 10 rebounds for the Magic. Magic right now the number 8 seed in the Eastern Conference, trying to add to that win total, looking for their 16th win of the season. Still with a losing record, though. If they do win, they'll be 16-19, beating the Heat, crushing them now with the last 3:15 left to go in the fourth. So those are the score updates. What's going on? Knicks up against the Suns, 8-6 in that one so far, as we're on commercial break. So right now we're on commercial break. By the way, Wisconsin beat Ohio State 61-57. So, yep, number 5 went down. So, Ohio State's lost. Yeah, they've been upset the last 2 games in a row here. Crazy, crazy. Ohio State falls to 11-3 this season. Crazy college basketball. West Virginia and today with Wisconsin. The last 2 games they got beat against. And Ohio State takes on... They take on, oh, wow, that's going to be a game. Maryland. Maryland on Tuesday, I think. They take them on. Can I watch the video during halftime, or will I get copyrighted? I can put it on this computer over here with an HDMI cord and take a look at it. So I'll do that at this laptop over here. I'll put on that video. So right now we're on commercial break. Vegas Vic's pointing out Ohio State versus Maryland is going to be a good game on the 7th. He's going to watch that game. Yeah, I hope to stream that game. If I'm around on Tuesday night, I really do hope to stream that game. So, hopefully I'll be able to get that game for you guys. That'd be so cool if I'd be able to stream that game and build up the college basketball audience with that one. So, currently we're just on this commercial break. We'll get right back over to the action in around probably 12 minutes from now. And how David Stern saved the NBA. I'll watch this when... Yeah, I'll watch this after the game. I have it linked up here as a tab, so I'll watch that after the game here, my man. But I have it linked up as a tab for me later on today. So, taking a look at the first half stats. This is what we got right now. Rockets with their shooting percentage from the floor. 47% right now. They're shooting from the floor. 76ers at 45%. Both of these teams not that bad from the floor compared to what Houston was shooting at 31% or so in the first quarter. I have 2 laptops out for this one. One for Sportscaster, one for YouTube that I have streaming for this. Hey, welcome back, Shelby. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. I appreciate it. Yeah, good first half between these two teams. Houston up by 7 right now at home at halftime. Celtics with the final 53 seconds remaining. Close, narrow game, though, against Atlanta. 105-103 is the score there. So, very, very close game. Jaylen Brown has reached the double-double mark. 24 points, 10 rebounds for Jaylen Brown. Trae Young with a double-double himself. 28 points and 10 assists for Trae Young. Just going to see that game. Alex Len just missed a free throw by the Hawks. Tomorrow night, I'll be back on the football channel, Final Yard Football. Patriots will be taking on Tennessee tomorrow for a huge wildcard playoff game, so I'll have that covered. Yep, yeah, I just saw the video is only 12 minutes long. So yeah, I'll take a look at that when I do have a chance after the game is finished off here. Because I'm actually streaming off this laptop here, but it's plugged into an HDMI cord, and that's what projects across the television stream. So I'm not able to like hear the actual thing because for some reason the Sportscaster stream goes through and I'm able to hear my talking, so I have to put the game down really, really low. So, yep, looks like the Celtics, they have 40 seconds left to go. Celtics looking to pull that one off as they lead 108-104. Knicks up against the Suns 13-12 at the moment, and Trailblazers lead 113-97 against the Wizards, and the Magic trying to close it out against the Heat. 20-point lead in the last 24 seconds. So those are the games right now. Let's see here. College basketball. I'm going to take a look at Division I, see if there's any big-name schools playing for college basketball tonight. I know Vaughn's still in the chat right now. I know Rutgers is crushing Nebraska, Vaughn. Hey, make the case that Rutgers should be ranked if they keep it up here. Rutgers will improve to a record of 11-3 in college basketball. They're crushing Nebraska. Nebraska's been terrible this year. They're gonna fall to 6-8 on the season in college basketball, but Rutgers beating Nebraska 56-38 right now, and that game is at Nebraska. Vaughn posting in the chat here. Someone who goes to Ceres High School is harassing people. Oh man, sorry to hear that, dude. That is not good to have that going on in your local community. That person just needs to be stopped. They need to get that person. Yeah, basketball games indeed go by so fast. Hey, welcome over to the channel, Nautica V. Thanks so much for stopping by. Sunday will go like this. Eagles 31, Seahawks 21. So Nautica V likes the Eagles in that one. Yeah, I can see how that one could be an upset. I think that could be possibly happening there with the Seahawks going down on Sunday. That game, very realistic. Could go like that. If I had to bet on that game, I would actually pick Philly. I would pick Philly, honestly, if I had to bet on that game for the Eagles on Sunday against the Seahawks. The Seahawks in the backfield, they have beast mode in the backfield. They are down with so many running backs now. As far as Philly, they're banged up with their wide receiving core, but they've been able to manage out to grind it out tough. They will still be they've still been able to get victories somehow, some way. Even though they're down with like basically like players like Greg Ward Jr. on their team as far as like wide receivers. It's crazy what they're doing with like no-name wide receivers on their team. And they've been able to grind out those types of victories. So, yeah, I feel like the Eagles are going to be like a tough out in the playoffs no matter what happens. It's a whole new slate of games. I'll be covering the Patriots versus the Tennessee Titans tomorrow on the football channel on Final Yard Football over on YouTube. Got to go with the hottest team, Nautica V points out. If you guys are new over to the YouTube channel, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well over here. I'm going to post in my football channel over on YouTube. If any of you guys enjoy the NFL here, it's called Final Yard Football. I'll post that into the chat here in just a moment. My football channel is called Final Yard Football on YouTube. I just posted that info over in the chat, so feel free to check that out and subscribe if you guys enjoy the NFL. If any of you guys are new here, feel free to hit the like, subscribe over here if you guys are new as well. I call play-by-play of basketball games, NBA, college basketball over here on the channel. Patrick will say he'll go with the 49ers going all the way. Bold, good prediction right there. I say, yeah, definitely the West is wide open. I'm going to go with the Saints versus Ravens in the Super Bowl, but somebody at work today actually bet against the Saints. He bet that Minnesota would beat New Orleans in the wild card, so interesting bet there that he placed out. We'll see if he can make some big money. He was telling me that he's a perfect 7 for 7 on bowl games. He's up like $8,000 because of all the bets that he's done. I think he's doing his playoff 4-game playoff parlay this weekend that he is doing with his sports betting there. So yeah, right now in commercial break, as we're at halftime, 60-53 the score. Yep. Hey, welcome back to the channel here, Jason. Yep, the Houston Texans play Buffalo tomorrow, 3:35. That game is on ESPN and ABC. Do I have social media? I do have a Twitter. I do have like a public Facebook page. I do have a social media over on Twitter, though. I'll put that in here for you guys. It's off of All the Sports that I call, so it's basically like my sportscaster platform, but it's called at the Sports Dish 14. That is on Twitter there, so that's my Twitter that I have. So Jason's going for Houston tomorrow for the Texans at 3:35. Yeah, if I had a bet on that game, I'd go Houston as well. So I'd go Texans. I'm a Patriots fan, and I'm sadly not picking the Patriots tomorrow. It hurts to say that, but I am not picking the Patriots tomorrow. It does not look good at the standpoint of me. Does not look good. I think that this will most likely be Tom Brady's last game. I actually do not have an Instagram. And Jason likes the Houston Rockets to win this game tonight as well. Yeah, they're coming in as the favorites in this one. 5-point favorites against Miami. As right now we're on commercial break. Hey, welcome back on Sportscast to Miami Canes Productions. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let's see here. 30 to pass Goose for third place. Rum Boys playing well here with Miami Canes Productions, just commenting about Sportscaster or so. Of course, YouTube is the main focus for me in 2020 or stuff like that. Underdog week, yeah, it's going to be a huge underdog week. Philly playing the underdog well with a 9-7 record. People are complaining about how like Philly shouldn't even host that game against Seattle on Sunday, how it should go to the team with a better record if the wild card team has a better record than a team that's the 4 seed, but I feel like Philly can go in that game and get the W. What should Vaughn eat? I don't know what's at your house, but whatever you feel like comfortable eating, feel free to get yourself something to eat over at your house there. I'm sure that you probably have Cheez-Its left over from the Cheez-It Bowl, so that was a week ago, so feel free to snack on those Cheez-Its if you would like. Ravens are the favorite team for Shelby, and Shelby thinks that they can go to the Super Bowl and will be the Ravens and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. That would be a good AFC Championship there with the Ravens against the Chiefs. Tennessee's going to win too, Nautica V is pointing out. Yeah, I'm a Patriots fan, by the way. I'm from Massachusetts. I'm a Patriots and Celtics fan. And yeah, I'm not too confident tomorrow night about my Patriots. I am not confident at all when it comes to the Patriots playing tomorrow. Too old, too slow, cannot win any games, and they just came off a loss to the 4-11 Dolphins against Ryan Fitzmagic, and now they're going to take on Ryan Tannehill here in the Tennessee Titans, who's been balling out, and they have scored over 20-plus points in their last 10 games that they have played since they got shut out back on Columbus Day weekend against Denver. That's a tough out right there. Even though all the playoff history matches up, that this is the first ever playoff game ever for Ryan Tannehill taking on Tom Brady, who is 30-10 in playoff games, 6 Super Bowl titles, at Gillette in the pouring rain. I don't see it happening, though. I see Derrick Henry running all over the Patriots. Derrick Henry, the #1 running back, by the way, in the NFL. So, Vaughn is going to San Francisco tomorrow. Wow, so you're actually going to San Francisco. I guess Vaughn needs help listening to What Feels Like Tonight. Man, just bring it up on YouTube. Just bring that up on YouTube and play it. Don't let the other kids at school tell you that you can't listen to the It Feels Like Tonight. Well, I call Modesto High School on my phone. I will not call Modesto High School there. If you guys want to see college basketball, look up LeBron James' son playing college basketball right now for Sierra Canyon. That game is over on ESPN. They put that game over on ESPN2, I think. They put that game over on ESPN2. Miami Canes Production putting here on Sportscaster. I am 50 away from him, but he will start streaming. Okay, dude. Yeah, Sportscaster isn't really my main focus here. I work a full-time job, so I just let the Sportscaster run when I call these games on YouTube. YouTube is where it's at. Sportscaster as well. I just let it run, basically. But thanks so much for stopping by over on Sportscaster. I appreciate it, man. The good stuff, though, is over on YouTube. That's how you build up a legit channel with thousands and thousands of followers and stuff like that. Yeah, Nautica V pointing out Derrick Henry's going to go for $120 on the grounds. Yeah, I see the Patriots defense having trouble stopping that. And if they play soft coverage like they did last week, I honestly thought that the Patriots defense was like the Chargers defense from the divisional round against the Patriots last year. That's how bad it was. Alright, so we're going to get right back over to the third quarter in just a moment for the play-by-play. If you guys are new over to the channel, make sure to smash the like down below, hit the subscribe button as well. Harry Iyer with his predictions for next year. If Brady retires after the season, this is what the AFC East standings will be next year. Harry with some bold predictions. Jets to win the AFC East with 11-5. Bills at 9-7, Pats at 7-9, and wherever the Dolphins sit with it. Okay, 6-10 is where he gets the Dolphins. We're back here for the third quarter of this one. Hey, welcome over in the stream once again. Random comments. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're back to action. 60-53. James Harden with the basketball, passing this one over into the key now. Westbrook bounce pass low post. They put up the jumper. That one rolling around the rim. It goes up and in for 2 right there by Houston on another bucket that rolls down by Capella. They lead it by 9. 62-53 with 11:30 left to go in the third quarter. Philly with the basketball. They have it right wing. They take a 3 by Richardson. Richardson off the mark, and we get a reach and foul come in by Houston in just a moment. Stops the clock. First 27 seconds through here in the third. Let's see, back to the chat. Hey, welcome in. This ain't Eric. Welcome in Eric here on the channel here. I appreciate it, man. 62-53 now the score. Philly with the ball at the right wing perimeter. Richardson, dribble drive, bounce pass it over to Simmons, lays it up and in right there for 2. As we were at halftime, now we're back here for the second half, as that's a layup right there. 7-point game. 11:20 left to go in the third quarter. Houston with the ball. Yeah, we were talking about NFL during halftime here just to fill a little bit of time in the chat, but we're back calling play-by-play. This one, ball tipped around in the key. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Rockets as Philly will get the basketball back with about 11:05 left to go in the third quarter. Let's see here. Back on the channel, I'll address this for you guys. Nautica V pointing out Carson Wentz had 5 turnovers last time they played the Seahawks. This time he's going to go for 5 touchdowns. He is that's a huge prediction right there. That's a left corner 3 taken from the outside. That one dropped down for a 3 by Harris. Puts this game to a 4-point ball game. 62-58 now the score. If you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe. 10:40 left to go in the third. Rockets take a jumper left elbow. That one well short. Hits the front rim short by Russell Westbrook. Gets rebound by Philly. Philly with the basketball. They have a top of the key. Harris moving to the left wing perimeter. Harris dribble drive into the lane now. Misses the shot with a big slam dunk on the putback by Ben Simmons for 2. 2-point ball game right now. 62-60. 10:20 left to go in the third. Westbrook has it. Left corner perimeter guarded by Simmons. Moves over into the key here at the free throw circle. Lob pass into the lane. Capella gets fouled on the blocking foul, and Clint Capella will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Alright, so I'll address the chat for you guys since right now we're on a stoppage in time here once again. Nautica V will take the Bills for 11-5 next year. Wow, so the Bills would do that well. Well, yeah, they were doing basically that well this season. Capella here at the free throw line. First shot's up, first shot's good. Back to a 3-point lead by Houston, 63-60. As Nautica V is a Sixers fan here on the channel. Do I want to talk about politics? Nope. Politics and sports don't mesh. Leave out politics here on the channel. 10:14 left to go in the third. Shot number 2 at the line here by Capella. That one's up and through. 64-60, Philly with the basketball off the inbound. They take it past the half-court logo. Top of the key into the hands here of Trey Burke. Burke now hands it off now. As that ball goes into the hands here. Harris passing this one back outside. They have it at the left elbow with the basketball into the hands of Embiid. Embiid looking to pass it here. Guarded and shoots it over Capella. Embiid left elbow jumper off the mark. No good. Tipped around. Rebound by the Rockets here into the hands of Daniel House. They take it past the half-court logo with James Harden. Harden top of the key with the basketball. Harden bounce pass over to House. House takes a 3 at the left wing. House puts it up. House goes through. He is money on that one for 3. 67-60 now the score. 9:30 left to go in the third quarter. Philly with the ball. They pass it into the key here to... That is Al Horford. Horford backing his way inside. Turnaround jumper. Horford up and off the back iron. That ball gets rebounded here by Houston. Houston with the ball now at the right wing perimeter. Westbrook steps up, takes a jumper, right elbow. He drains it. Money on that one. 69-60 now the score. Westbrook with a big looking shot with 9:10 left to go in the third. Philly with the basketball. They take it past the half-court logo now. They have it with the hands of Ben Simmons. Simmons passing over to Harris. Harris, Joel drive left elbow, puts up a difficult jumper off the bottom right part of the backboard. Rebound defensively by Houston. Rockets now with the ball. They go full court pass with a head of steam up ahead, and Russell Westbrook jamming it down for 2 right there, and it's an 11-point lead by the Rockets as a timeout's taken by the 76ers. Westbrook able to get behind the defense. Tomahawks that one down as a timeout's taken right now as we move on to commercial break. If you guys enjoy what I do here, make sure to hit the like down below, hit the subscribe button as well as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball over on YouTube. So right now we're on commercial break. I'm going to post in here, if any of you guys enjoy football, I'll be back tomorrow on the football channel. I call play-by-play of the NFL over on Final Yard Football. That is on YouTube. That is my football play-by-play channel. So feel free to subscribe to that if you guys enjoy the NFL also. 71-60 right now as we update you guys with the leading scores of tonight's game. For the 76ers, Ben Simmons leading the way with 17 points tonight for Philly alongside 9 rebounds. For the Rockets, leading the way, James Harden, 23 points tonight by Harden, 8 rebounds. And Clint Capella almost now at 20. He's got 19 points tonight alongside 7 boards by Capella. As far as college basketball, there was an upset earlier today. Ohio State, number 5 in the nation, fell into the hands of their opponent earlier today in college basketball as they got upset big time by Wisconsin, 61-57. Big win by the Wisconsin Badgers, by the way. Magic beat the Heat earlier today, 105-85. Portland Trail Blazers beat the Wizards, 122-103. And the Boston Celtics won against the Atlanta Hawks tonight, 109-106. Other games in the NBA at the moment here, scoreboard update. New York Knicks leading the Phoenix Suns 32-25. So that's a scoreboard update, what's going on in the NBA right now. So we've got 8:55 left to go in the third quarter, as we'll get right back over to this game here in just a minute. Alright, so yeah, Embiid needs to step it up. Nautica V is putting out here. Yeah, he doesn't... Does he have any blocks tonight? Yeah, he only has 1 block tonight. That's it. He's only got 12 points, though. He's being held way below his projected average at around 23 this season. So Embiid only with 12. Will I do Saturday night basketball? Well, not tomorrow night because I'll be calling the Pats-Tennessee game. Saturday night basketball for the NBA. Yeah, I think when it starts up on ABC in a couple of weeks, I plan to do some Saturday night basketball when they do have a chance. So I do plan to do that when they do have a chance there, if I'm around during those Saturday nights. And we're going to get right back into the stream in just a moment. Thank you guys so much for stopping by over on the channel I call Play-by-Play to NBA. College basketball, the March Madness tournament, the NBA playoffs, the NBA Summer League, all here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. We're 2 likes away from 20, so make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit the like down below, hit the subscribe button also if you guys are new over to the channel for the first time. And big thank you for everybody who came out last Saturday, Kentucky versus Louisville. We got over 7,000 views on the channel, the largest amount of views we've ever gotten before. So we're going to get right back to action here in just a moment. Yeah, Embiid needs to stay down on the blocks, what Nautica V points out. So, James Harden leading the way in scoring right now for Houston as Philly has the basketball. Embiid has it at the right elbow. As he hands this one off, moving around, they floated up into the key, and that ball, I think they were going for the alley-oop, and they missed it completely. Josh Richardson tried to float that one up, and it got tipped out of bounds by Philly. So Houston gets the basketball right back in the inbound. 8:40 left to go in the third. Rockets take it past the right side of the timeline here with Harden. Harden at the right wing as he's guarded by Josh Richardson. Harden here, still dribbling at the right wing perimeter. Dribble drive into the lane. Harden with a difficult shot, and he gets fouled underneath the hoop. James Harden going to shoot 2 at the line. Stops the clock. We got 8:27 left to go in the third quarter. Harden here at the line for 2 for Houston with an 11-point lead by the Rockets. Harden tonight's got 23, 7 for 14 shooting, 6 assists, 8 rebounds. Harden with his first shot at the line. This one's up, this one's good. 72-60 now the score with 8:27 left to go. Second shot coming up in just a moment by James Harden. I feel like from what I've been calling for the play-by-play, I feel like the best play-by-play games I've been calling is when I've been able to call those games over on a weekend for you guys in the mid-afternoon. That shot's good at the line. Extends the lead to 13 for Houston. 73-60, 11-0 run by Houston last minute and 35. As Philly has the ball, they take a 3 here. Horford off the mark in the three-point shot. Rebounded defensively by Houston. Rockets with the basketball past the timeline. They have the ball into the hands of Harden. Harden at the left wing. Harden goes for the 3, left wing perimeter. He hits it. Money City right there by James Harden. This one's getting out of the hand. 16-point ball game. Harden now with 28. Philly with the basketball, low post. They take a shot. Allen. They put it back outside. They take a 3 off of the offensive board. It goes up and in. Big three-point shot. 76-63 now the score. We get a reach and foul just as Houston got the ball right back there. Philly commits the foul. So back-to-back three-point shots, trading them. We had a foul on the court. Philly gets this inbound right back here. 7:45 left to go in the third quarter. They take it past the half-court logo now for the 76ers. Down by 13, bad pass in the key. Stolen away by Houston. Uh-oh, they forgot to get back on defense. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Russell Westbrook all alone getting too fancy and misses an all-alone slam dunk, and Philly gets the basketball back and they score. You gotta be kidding me, Russell Westbrook. All completely alone, just too fancy with a two-handed jam, and he misses it. Another missed shot in the key by Houston. Philly with the basketball. Triple drive into the lane. Simmons passes. Left corner 3. Philly takes it. We get a foul with 7:16 left to go. Do I know Sutton Tillery? Yeah, I've heard of him, Vaughn. I've heard of Sutton Tillery. He is always on John's channel. Sutton Tillery always happens to be on John's channel. I could not believe what I just saw there. Russell Westbrook all alone for 2 points. Right behind the defense off the steal, and he missed the slam dunk on the two-handed jam. Like, you gotta be kidding me there. 76-65. Philly with the basketball. As easy as it gets, and you miss a wide-open slam dunk. I don't get it. Philly with the ball now. Harris. Dribble drive, left baseline, puts up the shot. Got a lot of contact. And that'll be a foul committed by Houston. So it stops the clock with 7:09 left to go in the third quarter. So, 2 shots coming up at the free throw line here by Tobias Harris. If you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to hit the like down below, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me on the stream tonight. I appreciate it. First shot, the free throw line by Tobias Harris of the 76ers. This shot's up, this shot's good. This should not be a 10-point ball game. That is for sure. This should be an 18-point game at one point. Should have been 78-60, and that missed slam dunk by Russell Westbrook completely changed the scope. This shot, this one's up, this one is good. Puts it back to single digits. 76-67. Houston passing. Westbrook, a 3 left corner. That one, terrible looking 3 off the front rim. A rebound by Philly. Philly with the basketball. They pass it off. Right corner 3. They take it, they hit it. Josh Richardson with a big 3-point shot, making this game interesting. A 16-point lead has dwindled now down to 6. Philly with a run of their own in the last minute and 10 of 10-0. Houston with the basketball now at the left baseline. They dish this one back outside to the right elbow. The Rockets now at the free throw circle, dribbling with Westbrook. Puts the ball into the hands of Capella. Capella, turnaround jumper. That shot gets deflected. They're going to say blocking foul, low post by Embiid. So Embiid picks up the foul. And Clint Capella will go to the line to shoot 2. What a game here. A game of runs. Houston a couple moments ago was leading 76-60. And now the score is 76-70 off a 10-zip run by Philly. Houston at the line. First shot's up. Oh, that one going up and in. That rattled right in there. 77-70. Yo, Westbrook miss got me going off right there. That was too funny. Man, clear, easy slam dunk, and he misses that second one. That one's up and through. 78-70. But thanks so much, Uncle Pizzo, for joining me back here. I appreciate it. Man, you're so dedicated. It's got to be like... It's got to be past 2 a.m. where Uncle Pizzle is, and he is still on my stream right now. That's dedication, of course. Big hello, and of course, hopefully the best is in the new year with everybody, with your family there. Uncle Pizzle with him and his family and his wife, and hope the best for you guys and your family in the new year in 2020. 78-70 to score. Philly with the basketball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Now to the free throw circle. They pass it back outside into the hands here of Richardson. Richardson working on the baseline. Dribble drive, dish that one back over. It's a turnover. Went into the wrong hands. Turnover, steal by Clint Capella of Houston. Houston with the ball now with 6 minutes left to go in the third. Wow, 2:45 left to go. Overnight. 2:45 in the morning where Uncle Pizzle is. That is sure dedication here on the channel. Wow. We get a foul inside the low post with 6:03 left to go in the third, so Houston will inbound an 8-point game. That shot tipped up in the air and rebound by Philly. Philly gets the basketball right back. They go in transition, laying it up and in for 2 by Embiid. 78-72. 5:50 now left to go in the third quarter. Do I know Sherry43? Yeah, Sherry43, also known as Thick Boy. That's been on John's streams. I've seen him before too. I've seen all those people that John has. Benalini, NFL Nation, they all happen to be on his streams. Sutton Tillery is a classic. Hey, welcome in Alex over on Sportscaster, my man. 5:44 left to go in the third quarter. 78-72. Joel Embiid checks out of the game now for the 76ers. Houston will get the inbound. The inbound passer will be Ben McLemore, the Rockets, passing over to the left wing perimeter as Alex is in the house over on Sportscaster. Thanks so much, my man, for joining me. One more like away from 20 here on the YouTube channel. Make sure to spike the like down below. Hit the subscribe button. Houston with a big shot. They hit that one from the outside. That one goes down for 3 right there by Eric Gordon. 81-72. Philly with the basketball. They have it at the right wing perimeter. Richardson dribbling top of the key. Makes this move inside to the left elbow. Richardson with the ball. Passes that one over to Simmons. Back over to Richardson. Deep 3. Richardson. Left wing. No good. Hits the rim short. Rebound by Houston. Rockets with 5:05 left to go in the third. Yeah, this game's been pretty good so far. Houston was up by 16 points. 76-60. And then Philadelphia came on to run them themselves. 10-0 run. James Harden into the key, lobbing it over, and Clint Capella jamming it down with another alley-oop. Those two have just been a force tonight. Harden and Capella combined, and Capella now with 23. Philly with the ball, shot fake. Harris at the left baseline. Swings it back outside. Trey Burke, catch and shoot 3. Right wing off the mark. Big rebound offensively, though, by Philadelphia. They keep it in. Burke tried to pass it off the ball. Stolen, tipped away in the key. Here goes Houston. Houston with the ball. Tucker. Tucker feeds it. Inside low post. They put up the shot. Missed shot. Low post right there. No good by Westbrook. Gets tipped right back in, though, by Capella. It's good for 2. 85-72. Capella with a huge game. I'll go over the totals once we get right to the next commercial break. Yeah, Alex is in the top 15 when he was streaming. He was behind me in 2020 Winter Classic he streamed the other day on New Year's. Yeah, you did an awesome job, man, on the 2020 Winter Classic stream. Philly with the ball, lob pass into the lane, right elbow jumper. They take it with Horford off the mark. No good. Big tip back, though, offensive rebounds. Philly sets it up, new shot clock. They have the basketball. They pass it over Burke. Lob pass into the key here, Simmons. Simmons, left baseline, working on his man, puts the jumper. That one no good. Ben Simmons gets fouled. And Simmons gonna shoot 2 at the free throw line. Stops the clock with 3:49 left to go in the third quarter. Okay, let's go right back over to the chat here since we got a stoppage in time. Let's see here. Vaughn pointing out who goes to UMass in my family. Nobody went to UMass in my family. My mom went to a community college in the local county. So that's where she went. My sister went to Rhode Island College. So she graduated at Rhode Island College. And I graduated and went to a small private college called Curry, right south of the Boston metro area. First shot up at the free throw line. That one's good by Philly. Second shot will be going at the line in just a moment here. Clint Capella, season high, 25 points tonight, 10 rebounds with a double-double for the big man for the Rockets. That shot no good at the line. Ball tipped around. Big rebound offensively by Ben Simmons. Simmons tried to pass it outside. Big steal, though, by James Harden. Harden with the basketball, dribble drive into the lane. Floats it up left-handed. Harden gets the basket. It will count for 2, and Harden will go to the free throw line as he got fouled to shoot the and one. 87-73 to score. My father actually, when he was around like 18, 20 years old, he went down he went to Oklahoma to get his trade school degree at a horseshoeing school in the state of Oklahoma. He traveled all the way from Massachusetts to Oklahoma to get that trade school certificate. That shot goes down and one at the line by James Harden. 88-73 now to score. Philly with the ball past the timeline, trailing by 15. James Harden, by the way, with 31 points. I actually do not know any Penn State fans. That jumper in the key, no good, and it gets rebounded by Philly. Ball hit the baseline, though. Let's see what happened here. It'll be Houston basketball. Philly couldn't get it back as Houston gets the basketball as Philly turned it over at the baseline underneath the basket. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Dribble drive inside Harden. Harden floats up the shot. He gets fouled. He puts it up and in again. Off the backboard. Up and good by James Harden. He's got 33. They are taking over the game at this point. 90-73. 3:18 left to go. Hey, welcome over on the channel. Old Head Deuce, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it, brother. 90-73. James Harden with 33. Looking for number 34 tonight. He is at the free throw line to shoot the and one. What a game here. 10 for 17 from the floor. He started out cold, but he has just built it up throughout the second and third quarters. Vaughn putting out here, should he go to UMass? You live in California, man. I would say stick to your local colleges instead of flying all the way across the U.S. to go to a college where you can't really contact your parents. You can only see your parents when you go home on December break and Thanksgiving break. That shot, good. Harden's got 34 now from the floor. 3:15 left to go in the third quarter. 76ers have the basketball. Top of the key, they pass it off to Richardson. Richardson, dribble drive, makes his move inside into the paint, passes back outside. Horford takes the three, top of the key. Horford off the mark on a miss. Rebound by Houston. Houston with the basketball with 3 minutes remaining. They take it past the timeline now. They have it. Right wing three, they take it from the outside. No good, rattled around, rebounded by Horford here, Philly. Al Horford with the basketball. Puts the ball now into the hands here of Richardson. Richardson at the right wing, dishes this one over. They have it right baseline, taking the jumper, catch and shoot. That one goes up and in right there by Trey Burke. 91-75. That's the score at the moment. If you guys enjoy what I do here, spike the like down below. Hit the subscribe button, as they call it, play-by-play of basketball. NBA, college basketball, March Madness tournament, NBA playoffs here on the stream. Rockets with the ball, passing back over. Deep three from the parking lot. Houston put it up, no good. Ball tipped around, and it gets touched out of bounds. Last touch by Philly off the baseline. So, Houston will get the inbound coming back. Looks like we're going to go straight to a commercial break. James Harden, though, another gem of a performance tonight here by James Harden. Not even all the way through the third quarter. He is averaging 38 this season. He has found his way to 34 in this game by James Harden, number 13 for the Rockets tonight. 91-75 the score. We'll be back right after these commercial messages, as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube and over on Sportscaster on the Sports Dish calling play-by-play. So let's see here. Vaughn putting out in the chat here on YouTube, do I think that Vaughn has it to go to Massachusetts? I would say stay locally in California, because your parents are gonna, if you go to college out in Massachusetts, number one, your parents are gonna have to go all the way to Massachusetts to help you move in, and that's gonna be crazy, dude. Like, moving in, like, you're either gonna have to drive a trailer like all the way across the country to move in, or you're gonna have to like take a flight with your parents, and I'm not sure how you're gonna even like move all your belongings into college. Like, you're gonna have to take like multiple suitcases with you, and when you go home, you're gonna have to go home by yourself, and I don't even know where you fly to, because UMass is in Western Mass, so it's not even like close to Boston. It's 2 hours away from Boston. It's like an hour and a half, an hour away from Albany, but the closest airport that is closest to is the one from Hartford. I think it's like 40 minutes away from Hartford, Connecticut. So, or like 40 minutes to an hour away from Hartford, Connecticut, but I'm not sure if Hartford even has an airport that would transfer you back to near your hometown in California. That's the thing. Like, I'm not sure if Hartford does flights over to Modesto or anything in that area. So let's see here, back to the Sportscaster stream. Alex pointing out Sunday's live stream will be Capitals versus Sharks at 12:30, and 1 p.m. Saints versus Vikings. There'll be one video. That's awesome, man. That's fantastic. Yeah, if I'm around, I'll definitely check it out. I'll be streaming Michigan State versus Michigan tomorrow on Sunday at 1:30 for the basketball channel. That's my next stream, by the way. Patriots Tennessee tomorrow night on the football channel on Final Yard Football. Let's see here. Back to the chat. Definitely Penn State for old head Deuces putting up. Definitely Penn State tomorrow. Let's see here. 76ers will come back to win. Uncle Pizzle puts out here. That's a large deficit. I still like Houston at home in this one. 76ers have struggled on the road this year. They're, I think, 7-11 on the road this season. Yeah, really cold in Massachusetts, especially in the winter time, though. It's really cold. there. California to Florida. Okay, yeah, California to Florida, cold in the summertime, not California to Massachusetts. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's cold in the wintertime up here. It gets even colder when you head up to Maine, Vermont, and New Hampshire. Harden doing all that work, and he still hasn't won a ring. Yeah. Him and Westbrook averaging 62.4 points per game. These are the two highest scoring duos this season. Westbrook and Harden, number 1. LeBron and AD at number 2. Around just 10 points lower, approximately, in the average this season. If you guys enjoy what I do, I call play-by-play here of basketball. Make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button also, as we're back with the third quarter. 2:20 left to go in the third, 91-75 to score. Houston with an inbound. They have the basketball. They take a step back three. Top of the key. That one off the mark. Big rebound by Embiid here for Philly. Puts the ball into the hands of Trey Burke. Burke dribbles past the half-court logo. Burke at the top of the key as he dribbles towards the right wing perimeter. Burke swings it over to the left corner. Shot fake. Step back. Clears space. They take a three and they connect with it. From the outside by Philadelphia with a big three-point shot. It's 91. Oh, they're going to take it as a 2. His foot was on the line. Oh, as a 3? Okay, what are you doing, ESPN? 91-78. They take it as a 3, so that shot is good. That shot went down right there by Korkmaz. Rebound. Houston missed the shot on the key. Rebound, Philly. Philly now with the basketball. They have it at the right wing perimeter, dribbling. Embiid, bounce pass. Over, as that was Mike Scott. Back over to Embiid. Embiid, low post, working on his man. Takes the jumper. Embiid gets fouled. Stops the clock with 1:29 left to go in the third quarter. Ben Simmons going to check right back into the game for the 76ers. We have 1:29 left to go now in the third quarter. Joel Embiid going to the free throw line to shoot 2 for Philly. 91-78. Uncle Pizzle pointing out one day he'll tune into a college game. Doesn't follow college basketball or football, but he'll tune in and check the vibe. Oh, for sure, man. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it here. I love growing the channel, whether it's college or the NBA. I love growing the channel in both of these ways with college and in the NBA. It's been awesome. But yeah, definitely check it out, man, when you do have a chance. We got over 7,000 viewers during that Kentucky versus Louisville stream. There's nothing better than like in-state rivalries. We got one on Sunday. We'll be covering Michigan State versus Michigan. Both of the shots went down at the free throw line by Philly. Yeah, college basketball, I would imagine that's a big three-point shot. That one goes down from the left wing by Houston, nailing, and another one. 94-80 now the score. Yeah, I would imagine the NBA is huge in international countries. College basketball isn't, though, because college basketball is more of like a U.S. thing. Dribble drive, low post, Trey Burke putting up the shot, missed the layup, too strong off the backboard, and Houston grabs the rebound. The Rockets have the basketball at the right corner of the three-point perimeter. Into the hands of Gordon. Eric Gordon dribbling towards the right wing now. Step back. Thought about taking it. Shot fake. Bounce passes over to Capella instead. Capella, right baseline. Dribble drive inside. Try to beat his man. No good, but Russell Westbrook able to tear the rack right there. Oh, he missed the slam dunk. Russell Westbrook with another missed slam dunk on a putback. He missed it down. And Ben Simmons in transition with an incredible two-handed jam right there on a tomahawk to slam it down. I thought at first he put that one back. Ben Simmons, though, just right past Capella into the lane to jam it down. 33 seconds left to go in the third. Houston with a jumper in the key. Too easy. That shot goes down for 2 by Gordon. It's the other way around. 96-82 now the score. 24 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Philly now with the basketball. They have it at the top of the key. 7-second differential between shot clock and play clock. 15. On the game clock right now. 4 on the shot clock. That's a bad pass to the left wing perimeter. Philly turns it over. Go back to Houston with 9.7 left to go. So we have 9.7 left to go. Houston inbounds it here. 8 seconds left to go. They take it past half-court logo. Westbrook dribbling the ball here. Westbrook. Dribble drive. Oh, it's stolen away by Philly. 2 seconds. 1 second with a layup into the lane. And they're going to go and jam it down with 0.5 left to go. Half-court heave at the horn by Houston off the mark. That one is no good off the top iron. And Philly with a big steal on Furkan Korkmaz to jam it down for 2 to put this to a 12-point game heading into the fourth quarter. Wow, this has been quite an exciting game with a lot of high-flying slam dunks. A couple missed slam dunks, too, by Russell Westbrook. Hopefully for Houston, that won't be the one to bite them back in the end of this game. But 96-84. It feels like it's, by the way that I've been calling this game, it feels like it's closer than that for the score. Both of these teams have been on like one hell of a run. or so. I remember when the Rockets were up 76-60, and then Houston as well. I mean, Philly went on their own run with a 10-0 run. So let's see here. Right now we're on the commercial break. We're going to get right back to the chat here. Do international basketball, Vaughn is pointing out. Yeah, if they have any good games in the Olympics, if any of those games pop up on NBC, I'll do those games for you guys. The only thing is when I see the games on NBC, sometimes they'll only show like half of the games, and then they'll cut to like another like Olympic sport. That's the only problem. Like I want to do a game that's a full game. I don't want to do a stream and then everybody gets left in the dark because NBC chooses to cut to like something else, to like water polo or like Olympic swimming or like synchronized diving, and only shows like half of the game, and then they join the game in progress later on. I want to see the actual game from start to finish. I hope NBC doesn't do that when they watch the Olympics. If they do plan on showing the whole game for NBC, I'll definitely do it. Oh man, when was that? I think it was in 2012. I remember Team USA in 2012 crushed Nigeria. It's just crazy. They destroyed Nigeria in the Olympic Games for World Basketball. Uncle Pizzle pointing out, if I have Amazon Prime, watch Uncle Pizzle with Gordon Ramsay. It's called Gordon Ramsay in Brixton. Oh man, that's so cool, dude. I'll definitely check that out when I do have a chance. I don't have Amazon Prime, but I'll see if there's like another way to access the video. I'm sure that there's probably like something up online about that, but I'll definitely refer back to that, to where you posted that in that chat. I'll remember it's the right before the fourth quarter where you put that there. I'll definitely see if there's to spot Uncle Pizzle with Gordon Ramsay. That's so cool, dude. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All that Deuce, oh man, check out his Insta. Just got back from the Philippines there. NBA 9 a.m. outstanding. Kyrie, big as Jordan, and of course LeBron. Great breakfast all season long there with old head Deuce. Well, I do USA versus Australia in basketball. If they have that game like a full game on NBA, I'll do it. I actually have not checked out English Trap, so yeah, I'll take a look at that when I do have a chance as well here. I know Behind the Arc fan wanted me to check out something as well with his video. I get that bookmarked too. It was one of the basketball videos. So English Trap, I'll post that in, and I'll look at that later after the stream. Alright, so here we are, guys, getting ready for the fourth quarter. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button also. 12 minutes left to go. 12-point lead here by Houston. Philly gets the basketball back in the inbound. They take this one past the half-court logo. Top of the key, dribbling towards the right wing perimeter. This is Josh Richardson. Richardson passes over to Embiid. Turnaround jumper in the key. Embiid over Capella, gets it for 2. It's a 10-point game. 96-86. Do I remember Heidi Bull? I do not remember Heidi Bull, actually. Top of the key, Rivers with the basketball now for Houston. Now he puts it into the hands of Eric Gordon. Gordon passes back outside to the right wing. Dribble drive, low post. We get a foul. This one's going to be offensive by Houston. So, Philly, we get the basketball back, trailing by 10. USA versus Qatar in basketball. That's too funny. Oh, man. USA versus Qatar. Yeah, they're going to blow out Qatar, I bet you. 11:29 left to go in the fourth quarter. I remember USA, I think it was the 2012 Olympics. USA had all sorts of problems against Lithuania, though. Right wing perimeter for Philly. They have the ball now. And we got another whistle. Stops the clock with 11:21 left to go in the fourth. All that Deuce saw Vince Carter dunk over a 7-footer live. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, man. Vince Carter dunking in all 4 decades. It's a crazy feat that he has accomplished. 96-86, 11:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Right wing 3, they take it from the outside. That one no good. Pinwheels around, and a big rebound by Embiid to stay with the basketball. Philly has an Embiid. Backing his way inside the low post. Turnaround jumper, Embiid. This one's up, this one's good. Embiid with back-to-back jumpers. They're going to need a whole lot about that if they want to complete the comeback. 10:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rockets have the basketball. They take it past the half-court logo. Dribble drive here at the left elbow with Harden. Harden now with the basketball, looking to pass it off. He has it at the left baseline. Dribbling now at the left elbow. Backing his way, Harden. Harden swings it back outside. Overshoots Westbrook. On the pass over the head of Westbrook, goes out of bounds. Bad pass by James Harden. Turnover by Houston with 10:43 left to go. See, you're back on Sportscaster. Alex pointing out he'll do every Olympic game. Wow, that's some dedication there for Alex over on Sportscaster from the DMV Sportsnet. Baltimore versus Philly in the Super Bowl for Super Bowl 54. Wow, that's a bold prediction to get Philly all the way there to the Super Bowl game. Wow. Philly now with the basketball. They trail by 8. Dribble drive inside. We get a foul once again. Committed in the key by Houston with 10:23 left. If you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to spike the like down below. We're 4 more likes away from 25 here on the channel. Hit the subscribe button also as I call play-by-play here of NBA basketball action. Also college basketball and March Madness tournament, the NBA playoffs, all here on Behind the Arc basketball throughout the season. Philly with the basketball off the inbound. Turnaround jumper and a key down one. No good by Tobias Harris. Rebound by Houston. Houston with the ball. 10:10 left to go. In the fourth quarter, Harden with it at the free throw circle. Harden into the lane, stripped of the ball, and James Harden picks up the foul as he tried to get the basketball back from Joel Embiid, and James Harden commits the foul. Let's see here, back to the chat. Old Head Deuce pointing out, yes, my man, Google the Raiders. Heidi Bull. Okay, so I'll put that into Google as well. So Raiders, Heidi Bull, and I'll see what I come up with when I do have a chance. So we got 9:55 left to go in the fourth. Philly with the basketball now. They pass it over top of the key. Now they have it at the left elbow. Dishing it back outside. Right corner jumper. Baseline. That's a terrible looking shot right there by Philly by Mike Scott. Air ball. Rebounded by Houston. Houston now with the ball now at the left corner perimeter with Westbrook. Westbrook dribbles to the left wing. Passes over to Harden. Harden left wing. Dribble drive into the lane here. Harden dishes this one back outside. Catch and shoot. Gordon right wing 3. Off the mark. Back iron. Rebound Philly. Philly here with the ball. 9:25 left to go. They have it with Harris. Harris, dribble drive inside, stripped in the lane, and Philly will get the basketball back as the clock stops with 9:21 left to go. Vaughn pointing out, should he watch the Olympics every day? That would be a lot if you did watch the Olympics every day. I mean, it's once every 4 years for the Summer Olympics, so it doesn't hurt, but by that time, I bet that you're probably going to have the job at Dick's Sporting Goods. Philly with the ball in the inbound. Harris moving inside. They take the jumper. Right elbow J, and he gets it. They're moving into this game. They're making it closer. 96-90. Hey, there he is. Welcome back, Behind the Arc fan. Welcome back, my man. We got 9 minutes left remaining. This game getting a whole lot closer. Rockets take a jumper deep, too. They got it. Big looking shot right there by Russell Westbrook as that one goes down for 2. 98-90. Philly with the basketball. Ben Simmons past the half-court logo now for Philadelphia. Hands it off into the hands of Josh Richardson. If you guys are new to the channel, spike the like down below. Hit the subscribe. At the free throw circle, hands it over to Embiid. Embiid low post. Oh, Embiid loses control of the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Houston will get it right back in an 8-point game. Did I hear LaMelo is donating a month of his NBL salary to the Australian bushfires? I actually did not know that. Wow. That's good for him. Wow. Yeah, I think LaMelo Ball will be probably a top 5 draft pick. Houston, huge 3-point shot, and Russell Westbrook hits it down from the right wing in the 3-point perimeter. So I'm going to move over the scoreboard here a little bit to the right since we have triple digits here on the board. 101-90 is the score right now as we head over to commercial break. We have 8:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. That's good, though, for LaMelo Ball. I feel like he's going to be top 5. RJ Hampton also playing overseas. I feel like these college basketball players leaving to play overseas, there's a couple of them that's playing overseas. Let's see, the Heidi game. 1968 in the AFL. Wow. 1968. So Old Head Deuce was a child when the Heidi Bowl occurred, but his dad went to the Thermonuclear. Wow. The Heidi game. Let's bring this up over on Wikipedia. Raiders versus Jets. This was back in the AFL. 1968. 43-32 was the score. Wow, this game was telecast all the way back in the day. So right now we're just on this commercial break. We'll get right back over here in a couple of moments. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read this article. This looks interesting when I have a chance to learn more about the Heidi Bowl. So that back in the day. Wow. Man, I was born in 1995, so I'm 24 years old. And a lot of you guys in the stream are much younger than me. A lot of people here on the channel were born probably in the 2000s. Most of the people here in the chat right now. So right now we're on the commercial break. James Harden, just a gem of a game here for the Houston Rockets. Him and Capella just having a great night combining with each other in this one. Him and Capella combining for 69 total tonight, the two of them. Harden with 34. Capella with a career high 25 points, 11 rebounds tonight for the Houston Rockets. Also off the bench, Eric Gordon with 12 points, 18 points by Russell Westbrook in this one. James Harden 4 for 8 from downtown, perfect 10 for 10 from the free throw line, and 10 for 19 shooting the basketball for Philly. Joel Embiid with only 20 points tonight, 10 rebounds. 22 points by Ben Simmons. The problem has been Philadelphia with the defense. They ranked number 25 in the NBA as far as defense. They're allowing Houston to shoot the ball at 47% from the floor. So basically to reach Houston's shooting average this season. And Houston is a pretty good scoring team. For NBA standards, they're the number 2 team in the NBA in scoring per game so far this season as far as points per game. So yeah, 47% from the floor, not too bad for Houston tonight as Philadelphia struggled defensively. Let's see here. Do I eat French bread? I eat French toast sometimes for breakfast. I do not hear that it's called French bread, though. Maybe that's what they call in other places, but we call it French toast where we are. Old Head Deuce putting out Usain Bolt trilogy. Oh, man, Usain Bolt was a superstar when he was in the Olympics. I remember watching all those like track and field matchups. It was just so fascinating to see how he just crushed the competition. Hey, thanks so much, Old Head Deuce. I appreciate it, man. He loves my show. Why does John swear a lot? I mean, John must be he's probably just frustrated about maybe how like his team plays or something like that, or more like how a hockey player plays. Of course, a lot of like that has to be done when the Patriots play. How bad the Patriots were against the Dolphins, I bet you. A lot had to be done there. 101-92 the score. It was really sad to see him do the Game 7 stream against the Blues and to see the Bruins lose against the Blues last year in the Cup final. That was so sad to see. That shot a miss. That is a miss by Houston in the key. Philly tried to get the basketball, and they're going to say it's Houston basketball back. So 7:39 left to go in the fourth quarter. Houston inbounds it. Harden with the basketball at the left wing perimeter. Yep, John is the king of swearing. Besides, one of the kids they went to high school with, he swore more than him. His name was Casey Hatton. Classic kid back in high school. He actually almost lit one of my good friend's shirts on fire during band class, the classic times back in the day. As that ball gets tipped up out of bounds, Philly tried to save the basketball when it went out of bounds. 7:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Do I swear? I mean everybody swears basically. But I mean not as much as that. I mean, we got kids on the channel, so of course I want to keep it kid friendly and stuff like that. We got 7:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's going to be frustrating, I bet you, tomorrow night. I know it's going to be frustrating with a Patriots game. I feel like they don't deserve to be in the Super Bowl, but it would be a good story if they were able to tally off 4 straight wins to win the title for the Patriots, but I just don't see it happening. I see them being a one and done tomorrow. As we're back to action, Philly with a jumper left baseline gets rebound by Houston. Houston still up by 9, 101-92 here with 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Harden with the basketball guarded by Embiid. Harden dribble drive. Low post here. Puts up the left-handed layup. He thought he was fouled. We got a late foul call. Coming in very late by the refs. After it was rebounded by Philly. Stops the clock with 7 minutes, and the refs will say that James Harden was indeed fouled with the left-handed layups. So James Harden will be shooting 2 at the line. Let's see here. Alex posting in Sportscaster. The biggest video when John swore was when Tampa Bay got swept by 62 wins, and he was saying jack crap there in the video. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember the Tampa Bay Lightning losing in the first round. That was too funny. And I believe he must have had it in his bracket. He must have had him going far in his bracket. First shot is up and through, 102 to 92. All that Deuce saw when Horry made the shot. He can go on and on and on. Wow. He saw the Music City Miracle live. Wow, so that was right before I can remember start watching football. The first ever game that I do remember was the Super Bowl in 2000. The Ravens versus the Giants. The one before the Patriots won. Both of the shots by Harden go down at the free throw line. So I remember that Super Bowl. And then after that was the Super Bowl that the Patriots beat the St. Louis Rams. 103-92. Bounce pass into the key. Nice feed, low post, and we get a foul here as Philly will be shooting 2 at the line. So we got 6:50 left to go. Sal's a citizen above suspicion. Yeah, I've gone back and watched so many like good videos of like highlights of what I've missed in life. Like that's happened before I was alive back in the 90s. I don't know if any of you guys are NASCAR fans, but I've seen some really good highlights too from like the early 90s from NASCAR. I honestly wish I was born during like 1992. I would have got to see Davey Allison and Alan Kowicki race in NASCAR before they passed away. What a great year for NASCAR. That one's up and good at the free throw line. 103-93. The score is Houston has the basketball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Harden. Step back 3 off the mark and rebound by Horford here. Philly with 6:30 left to go. Horford puts the ball into the hands of Simmons. Simmons now. Left elbow. Passes this one back over to Harris. Harris. Dribble drive. Floats up the shot in the key. Harris has got it. Puts it back to an 8-point ball game. 103-95 the score. Houston with the basketball. They have it at the left wing with Westbrook. Westbrook, yep, that's my last name there, Vaughn. So you got it absolutely correct. They take a shot right there. Jumper in the key. No good. Rebound by Korkmaz. And Philly trails by 8 right now. Philly with the basketball. Harris moving towards his left to the left elbow. Ball gets poked out of bounds. Last touch by Houston. So Philly will get it back. If you guys are new over to the YouTube stream, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button also. Alex pointing out, gotta go drop a like, comment, and share, and subscribe to Behind the Arc Basketball. Add me on Sportscaster. You don't want to miss it. Sunday at 12:30. There we go. Sunday at 12:30. Alex will be having his double stream over there. So, yeah, if I'm around, man, I'll definitely check you out before I go live at 1:30. Philly with the ball right back. That shot taken right elbow, no good. Off the mark by Harris. The ball pinwheeling around. It's finally found by somebody in a Kia red jersey. Picks it up for Houston. Houston with the basketball. Harden puts it back outside. Top of the key now. Gordon. Dribble drive. Swings it back out to Daniel House. House. Passing. We got 5:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Top of the key here for Harden. Harden guarded by 1. Passing over to the left wing. House. Shot fake. House now moving inside for Houston. Pass it back over. Right wing 3. They take it off the mark. No good. By Houston. Offensive rebound. They get it right back over to Harden. Harden here, top of the key for the Rockets. 9 on the shot clock. 5:25 left to go in the game clock. Harden with the basketball. Harden guarded here by Philly at the left corner of front court. That ball tipped away to get it off. They have to go desperation mode. 3-point shot. That was well off the mark, out of bounds. Air ball by Houston as they had to go desperation and just shoot it up for that shot right there by Ben McLemore. So Philly gets it back. Still trails by 8. 5:20 left to go. Let's see here. Old Head Juice pointing out he's a huge Ravens fan of Ray Lewis. Oh, man. Ray Lewis is a beast, dude. Ray Lewis is, in my opinion, the hardest ever hitter on a football field. That lob pass over the top, and Ben Simmons puts it down for 2 with alley-oop. Ray Lewis is too good. He was just too good for the game plan to take out Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. 4:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Now Simmons with 25, 12 rebounds. Houston with the ball at the left wing. McLemore. McLemore dribbling now top of the key with the basketball. Hands it off to Harden. Harden with the ball with 4:45 left to go. Harden top of the key. 8 on the shot clock. Harden. Dribble drive into the lane. Harden floats it up. Harden shot. Rattles in right there with a floater into the key. It goes up and in for 2. Hey, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. Get to you guys in the chat here in just a moment. 4:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Philly has it. We get a foul here in the court. Richardson got fouled at the right elbow. It was Ben McLemore who picked up the foul for Houston. Alright, so right now we'll go right back over to the chat since we have a stoppage in time on the court. Minute 5 left to go. And 105-97 to score. Under 5 minutes left to go and a 4:26 left to go in this game as Philly will be shooting 2 at the free throw line. So you're back to the chat. I would do great at boxing, Old Head Deuce is pointing here. I actually have, I've never been able to get into boxing ever. in my life. I don't really get many of the streams because those are on per view usually, but sometimes from like time to time I do get MMA and like UFC over on Fox, but I don't really follow like boxing that much. Like here or there I watch like a boxing match, but it's usually like once in a blue moon. Harry putting out on the channel, when do I think Drew Brees will retire? I'll say probably 2022. I'll go there with Drew Brees. So I'll say 2022 for Drew Brees. He'll retire. Harry pointing out, do you think that the Atlanta Falcons will take a step forward next season, make the playoffs? Yes, I really do believe so. I honestly thought it was this season. I thought that they would go 11-5. I predicted them. We're on commercial break, by the way, everybody. Make sure to hit the like down below, hit the subscribe also, as Philly hit the free throw at the line. It's 105-98 the score. Mike Tyson versus Ray Lewis, 5'10". That'd be a dope battle. Oh, man. King Fighter versus the hardest hitter of the NFL. Worst team in the world. Vaughn is putting out here. Worst team in the world. I don't like follow like world soccer, but I'm sure there's terrible, just poorly run soccer programs all over the world. But as far as like the U.S. and like sports in general, I would say at the moment now it's gotta be like the Baltimore Orioles have been pretty bad the past couple of years. So as a recency, I would put the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Lions up there definitely as far as like the worst teams in the world as of late, like the past 3-4 years. The Knicks, as far as basketball, the Knicks have just been just horrendous here, like constantly bad for basketball. And then for the NFL, it's been the Detroit Lions have been bad. The Cleveland Browns, just over 2 decades of just being terrible, and they just so underachieved this year. And Freddie Kitchens, he deserved what he got, as Freddie Kitchens got booted just the other day. Deontay Wilder has a Fox contract. All that Deuce is pointing out. So you got worst team in the world. Cleveland Browns will be up there, though. I remember back in 2016, everybody was talking about the toilet bowl being the 49ers versus the Browns. Now, look at the 49ers 4 years later, possibly going to play in the Super Bowl. They're into the playoffs. Into their playoffs, they get their first round bye. And they have the chance to make headlines in ways if they take on the Ravens in the Super Bowl for another rematch once again. What a game that was during the season. So, right now in commercial break, 4:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. If you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to spike the like, hit the thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button, as well as I call play-by-play here. A basketball action, NBA scoreboard update. Celtics pulling off the victory tonight against Atlanta Hawks, 109-106. Washington Wizards fell to the Portland Trail Blazers tonight, 122-103. Orlando Magic beat the Miami Heat today, 105-85. And other games going on. Knicks up at halftime against a team that's collapsed. The Phoenix Suns are just collapsing right now as the New York Knicks lead at 61-51. So that's good. Progress for the Knicks. Pelicans take on the Lakers tonight. No Zion Williamson, as that game will be on the national TV spectrum, but no Zion Williamson. The New Orleans Pelicans hope to get Zion Williamson back before the end of this month. Ben Simmons, 25 points, 12 rebounds for the 76ers tonight. Also 4 blocks and 9 assists as Philly goes to the free throw line as they trail by 7. This shot's up. This shot no good. Hit front iron on the second shot at the free throw line, and Houston grabs the rebound. PJ Tucker got the board, puts the ball into the hands of Harden, passes over top of the key. Moving towards the right with Capella. Now looking to hand it off. He does into the hands of Westbrook. Westbrook now with the right elbow. Westbrook takes the step back jumper, hits the rim short. Westbrook gets fouled. Got 4:08 left to go on the clock. Clippers worst team in history. Yeah, the Clippers on the list too. Let's see, Clippers. Let's see, Clippers record by year. I should do. First shot, the free throw line. Westbrook cannot hit the free throw. Hits the rim short. With 4:08 left to go. We'll have a second chance coming up at the free throw line. The old head Deuce pointing out Falcons have done their part for the decade. They honestly had the chance to put the Patriots dynasty to just stop the dynasty there. They had that chance. It was 28-3, and then the total collapse in the fourth quarter by the Falcons. Yeah, just multiple years that the Clippers just never went to the playoffs. Just a huge gap between 1991 and 1977. They just never went to any playoff game. 105-98 to score. Philly with the basketball as they go into transition. Two-handed jam by that one. Tobias Harris jamming it down for two. They're on the board with triple digits. This one getting interesting. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button. 3:20 left to go in the fourth quarter here. Rockets with the basketball. They swing it over into the hands of Harden. Floats it up over the top. Capella gets it, grabs it, puts it back up and in for two right there by Clint Capella. He also got fouled. So Capella going to the free throw line to shoot the and one. What a performance tonight by the big man, Clint Capella. James Harden to Capella. All night, all day, just lobs it over Al Horford straight up into the key. And he puts it right back up and in for two. So timeout taken on the court. 3:17 left to go in this game. Let's see. I'm going to take a look at the numbers. Both of these players have combined for over 70 points tonight between Harden and Capella. Harden with 38, Capella with 27. What a game. Capella with a double-double, 27 points, 12 rebounds right now. He's got himself a season high. Season high scoring with that 38. So yeah, right now we're on a commercial break. We'll head right back over here on the channel in a couple of moments, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by as they call play-by-play tonight on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Also on Sportscaster as well. Alright, so right now, just on this commercial break, we'll go through a little bit of a box score update for everybody out there at the moment. And this is what we got as we take a look at the box score. Tobias Harris with 22 points. Ben Simmons, the leading scorer for the 76ers tonight with 25. He's got a triple-double. So phenomenal by Ben Simmons. Triple-double, 25 points. 13 boards, 10 assists tonight by Ben Simmons. Joel Embiid with a double-double, 20 points, 11 rebounds. And as far as the Houston Rockets, the leading scorer tonight, James Harden's got himself 38. He's the leading scorer. He has hit his season average, #1 in the NBA in points scored per game with 38 right now for Harden. And Clint Capella, his season high at 27. Or season high, yep. Season high at 27 points and 12 rebounds at the moment. So Clint Capella going back to the free throw lines here in just a moment here for the Houston Rockets as we get right back into action in this one, 100-107. Philadelphia struggling defensively all season long, ranking number 25 in most points allowed per game. And they're allowing the Rockets to drain down 10 3-point shots in this game today. And also, they've allowed Houston to shoot at 45% from the floor. So here they go back to the free throw line with Capella. 107-100 to score. Capella looking for point number 28 tonight. This shot's up. This shot is good. So Clint Capella hits it. Do I play football? I actually have never played football growing up. So I never played football growing up. I played baseball and basketball growing up when I was younger. Spin move at the right baseline, Ben Simmons. I played baseball all the way through high school. I played basketball up until I was in the 8th grade. Harris passes over left wing perimeter, now over to Simmons at the left baseline. Simmons with the basketball, passes this one back outside, top of the key, dribble drive into the paint. They take the jumper down off top iron. Big rebound though by Horford. Feeds it over to Simmons. Goes to the cup right there with a layup up and in for two. 108-102. 2:53 left to go on the clock. So there was also a foul committed underneath the basket. Yeah, blocking foul by Capella. Blocking foul by Capella, low post there. As Ben Simmons will shoot this ball at the free throw line for the and one. Simmons with 27, got himself a triple-double tonight. This shot's up, no good, hits back iron. You gotta make the free throws if you're the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. Houston with the basketball. 2:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. They pass it over into the key here. Westbrook, nifty move, going all the way to the cup, lays it up and in for two. 110-102 now the score. Philly with the ball at the right wing perimeter. This is Josh Richardson. Richardson now. Pass it over to Embiid, top of the key, now into the hands of Simmons. Simmons. Back over to Embiid. Embiid with the basketball at the free throw circle. Hands are looking to pass it off. He does. Pass it over to the left wing. Now moving at the free throw circle. Passes off to the left wing perimeter. Passing back outside. That's a deep three. Taken all the way from the parking lot. No good by Richardson. Rebound by Houston. Houston now with the ball. 2:12 remaining. They have Harden. Step back 3 in the air. He's got it. He is money. 113-102. James Harden rolling the triple over. His average of 38 tonight. 2 minutes left remaining. That might have just iced this one. Philly with the basketball. They have it at the right elbow. Dishing it back outside Embiid. Embiid dribble drive with the ball. Takes the left elbow J. That one off the mark. No good. Rebound by Horford. The offensive board. Horford keeps it alive. Takes the jumper himself. Hits it. Al Horford with a 2-point shot. 9-point ball game. 1:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Oh, big steal Philly. Philly going low post. You get a lot of contact on the last play there. So that was Harris dribble drive into the lane. We got a foul committed here on the court. As that was a foul picked up by Houston. Tobias Harris to shoot 2 at the line. Blocking foul by Houston. 9-point game. 1:39 left to go. What was my hardest hit in baseball? I don't exactly remember because I played back in high school like 5-6 years ago. But I've never like actually hit a home run before when I like played Little League. I've got a bunch of like stand up triples and stuff before. My hardest hit had to be in All-Stars. We took on Foxborough in All-Stars. I was the leadoff batter. First pitch down the left field line, stand up triple for my 12-year-old All-Star team. Both of the shots go down at the free throw line by Philly. Hey, welcome back to the channel here, Behind the Arc fan. 113-106 here. 1:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Houston with the basketball up by 7. Westbrook with the ball. Dribble drive into the paint. Passes this one back outside over to Gordon. Gordon. Dribble drive into the key. Passes over into the hands of Harden. Harden here. 6 on the shot clock. 1:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Harden. Step back 3. It's in the air. He has got it. James Harden is literally money with everything he has taken here in the fourth quarter. 116-106. He is a complete gem of a game. 44 points tonight by Harden. 13 for 24 from the floor. 6 for 12. Shooting from 3-point range. Simmons with a feed inside. He jams it down for 2. Too little too late though for Philly. 1 minute left to go. Ben Simmons with a triple-double. 29 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. If you guys are new here to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Hit the like down below. Lob pass over the top. And they feed it over Capella. Jamming it down for 2 here by Houston. This is that type of game tonight. High-flying dunks, two-handed jams. This game seems like it's a whole lot closer. James Harden with 44. Clint Capella balling out in this game as well for the Houston Rockets. And Houston looking like they're going to move on to be 24-11. Capella with 30. A season high by Capella. 13 rebounds, 30 points. James Harden with 44 tonight. 6 for 12 from behind the arc. 13 for 24 from the court. What a game. And Ben Simmons on the other side. A triple-double, but yet it's not enough. What a game between these two teams. 118-108. Defense, defense, defense. Yeah, there's been a problem here defensively throughout the second half of this one. So yeah, right now, guys, we're on a commercial break. If anybody enjoys my channel, make sure to spike the like down below. Hit the subscribe button below, as I call play-by-play here of basketball action and Behind the Arc basketball over on YouTube. Big thank you to everybody who tuned in for Kentucky versus Louisville. By the way, on Saturday, we reached that mark of 7,000 viewers, the highest amount of people that's ever gone on a stream before, which was absolutely crazy. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part there of the channel. And if any of you guys are new here to the channel, if any of you guys are new, feel free to let me know who you're rooting for in this game, by the way. What a game by Clint Capella, the big man for Houston. Double-double, 30 points, 13 boards. He was just no match tonight for Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid really lacked today. He was disappointing. Embiid in this game, 20 points, 11 rebounds. That is it. He is just shy of his 23 average per season. Embiid now with the basketball, backing his way inside the low post, 49 seconds, and that shot's a miss by Embiid. Rebound, big rebound by Capella. Houston with about 42 seconds left to go. Westbrook has it at the free throw circle. Philly will not commit a foul right now. Westbrook, dribble drive inside, and now they do. Stops the clock with 38 seconds. 38 seconds left to go. Houston will inbound. They have it right baseline, and we have a foul once again committed by Philly. 37.1 on the clock. Okay, so free throws coming up here at the line. Clint Capella with 30, trying to look to add to that total with 37 seconds left. Houston up by 10. First shot, Capella, no good. Hits the rim short on the miss. Shot number 2 coming up at the free throw line in just a moment by Clint Capella here of Houston. Houston, if they can come away with a victory, that shot no good. Rebounds by Joel Embiid of Philly. If Houston can come away in the last 35 seconds here, it'll improve to 24-11 overall. Top of the key 3, Philly misses the 3. Rebound by James Harden, and this game's basically over. Shot clock differential of 3. Harden passes over to the left wing. Houston with the basketball with 20 seconds remaining before they walk this one off the court. They need to take a shot, though, as Philly will not fall, and this game will be over. 118-108 might be the final. We get the final 9 seconds here. They're just holding the basketball now with Westbrook, and they'll hold it until the shot clock expires at 3 seconds. Philly will get the basketball back, and that should be the ball game. What a statement once again at the Toyota Center. Philly gets it back, and that's the game. What a killer for the 76ers tonight, as they have lost 4 straight games in a row. In this one today, they have just lost another one at the Toyota Center. The Houston Rockets coming out on top. James Harden, what a performance from the court once again alongside Clint Capella. Let's take a look at these numbers during tonight's matchup by these two tonight. James Harden accounting for 44, Clint Capella for 30. These two players combining for 84 points combined. Russell Westbrook with 20 in this matchup, 44 points, 11 assists by James Harden, and also 11 rebounds with a triple-double. Clint Capella with the most points he has scored so far this year with 30 points and 14 rebounds. On the other side, Ben Simmons, triple-double, 29 points, 13 boards, 11 assists, but yet not enough here as the Houston Rockets get the W, 118-108 the final. So we're going to wrap up here on the stream. Hey, thanks so much, Sam. Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel. I appreciate it, my man, here over on Sportscaster. Hey, welcome in over on the channel here over on YouTube. My name, 310. Thanks so much for stopping by. Ooh, he just got right before it was done. This game final, what a performance by the Rockets as they improve here to 24-11 overall. The 76ers, they're in trouble. They're in trouble right now, 23-14, as they are now 7-12 on the road. So Sam wanted to stop by before I ended the stream. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man. Yeah, good game tonight by the Houston Rockets to get the W. I'll be back tomorrow, by the way, guys. Patriots versus Tennessee, 8:15 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, if you're doing the game too, the Patriots game tomorrow night, I'll definitely drop by as well over on Sportscaster. Yep, Celtics beat the Hawks, narrow game. No Kemba Walker, but the Celtics were able to get the W tonight. Jaylen Brown got himself a double-double. Celtics able to get by the worst team in the NBA, the Atlanta Hawks, but a win is a win. I think they take on the Wizards in the upcoming matchup there. They get a little bit, or no, they take on Chicago tomorrow. They take on Chicago tomorrow. I think they take on the Wizards next week as well. So, awesome. So, Sam will be doing the Patriots as well. Awesome, man. I'll definitely join you in tomorrow. But this game is a wrap. Thanks so much about being here on the channel. Yeah, I have that bookmarked behind the Arc fan, so I'm going to take a look at the video that you have. I actually have that up on the tab. We have a couple requests today. How David Stern saved the NBA. I'm going to look at that video after I sign off here behind the Arc fan. And then also, somebody else requested here. I think, yeah, it was Old Head Deuce. He had put in the trap playlist that he requested. So I'll take a look at that with a trap playlist that he had. And then he also requested the Heidi game. I was taking a look a little bit about that over on the Wikipedia site about the Heidi game back in the 1968 Raiders versus Jets. But this game's gone final. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Before I sign off, make sure to hit that like down below, hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, bud, according to Patrick, and he'll catch me tomorrow. I appreciate it, man. Tomorrow night, Football Channel, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time, Patriots versus Tennessee, and then I'll be back on Sunday, 1:30 p.m. Michigan State versus Michigan. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part here on the channel, YouTube and Sportscaster. Wrapping up here on YouTube. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, as the Rockets got themselves the victory by 10 points in this one, 110-108. Before I go, am I watching? Oh, I'm gonna watch it off the stream here because I'm gonna have to pull the plug from the HDMI cord to get the laptop to play straight through. So I'm gonna watch it off the stream, but I'll let you know, man, how the video went down and everything when you see me next time. So I'll definitely let you know. But gonna sign off here on the video. 10-point win here by the Houston Rockets in this one. Signing off as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube.